Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dog Pound Vampire the Masquerade. Joining me on the wrong page of my browser, which is a beautiful way to start the stream, as always. Um, we have two vampires with us, Mike and Rook. And we find ourselves on another episode. It appears that today, Denisovich is missing. Unfortunately, Meta's on a cruise, so. Or fortunately, depends on.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
yeah.
Depends on who you ask, I suppose. So no Denisovich for today. But the two of you find yourselves alone in your lake house. It appears that Denisovich said that he had some business matters to attend to outside of the city. Totally legit stuff. He just had to go and inspect a shipment of potatoes for the Camarilla.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think those potatoes might have already been turned into vodka.
Yeah. I would not be surprised if we find him in a gutter.
Might be a step up for him.
Maybe.
After a brief moment, you all hear a knock, or the both of you. I don't know why I'm saying you all. There's only two of you. Force of habit.
It still counts. It
That's
encompasses all of us.
You hear a knock at your door.
Rook will go over and like peek first to see if he can see who it is before he opens it. But
you see what appears to be a simple messenger walking away from your door. Looks like there's nothing in his hands anymore as he just knocked on the door and now he appears to be leaving.
Like it's just
Rook will open up the
out.
door and see if there's, if he left something, because he's assuming the guy probably left a message of some kind.
Yes. On the front porch of your patio, right before your door, you can see a small envelope with blue wax sealing the front of it with a B sort of embossed as, the signet pressed to seal it.
Rook will grab it and do I recognize the seal?
You can roll me streetwise and intelligence.
I guess just kind of poking out from the room and looking at the back of Rook as he stands at the door, like, what the hell is it?
You've got no idea what that seal means.
Don't know who it's from, though.
If he brings it over,
yeah, he'll bring it on in and hand it over to Mike.
Yep, streetwise intelligence.
Got to be someone who knows we're here. That at least narrows the list down a little bit.
Ooh, all right. You
okay?
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Yep. You look at this seal and you're examining it and you recognize it. This is the seal of. She's often called by a three-word title, Sweet Madame Blue, but you could go for Madame Blue as well. She's a vampire, an older one, maybe 6th generation. Toreador.
Shit.
She is a very influential figure in the city. She's been in Chicago for quite a long time. Very wealthy, old money type of woman. And she thinks very highly of herself. And maybe a couple times a year, if that, she puts on an event in the theater she owns for some of the more upper echelon vampires in the area, from the Chicagoland and its surrounding, Indiana, that sort of place. And only the best of the best get invited, and usually these events involve tasking other vampires in the community to get her things that she needs, stuff like that. There are also mortals, kine, are invited, but usually they don't leave the event, if you catch my drift.
Well, we are getting a letter from Old Money, and Mike will be like, "Can I take that?" He's gonna try to take the letter.
Rook already handed it over to Mike, so.
And Mike will carefully go about opening the letter.
You open the letter and unfold it, and written on there is a message in elegant handwriting. Very posh, prim, proper, and it reads, "Dear Mike and Rook, I wish to contract the both of you as your skill sets are necessary to the event I wish to conspire tonight. I am in need of many things that the two of you are special in. Do not worry, I did not send a private investigator to get your address. I simply asked the Camarilla for it, and given my notable history, they allowed. I am in need of alcohol for Kine and music for all the members of the event that will be attending. I have a couple spots where I would like this alcohol and these musicians to be retrieved from. I figured since the two of you live together, it would be a perfect opportunity for you to retrieve these items, and you do have a reputation for being good at what you do. I will entrust to you $2,000 apiece for this job. That is no laughing matter, as you know. Camarilla dues are a regular part of our life, after all. There
And
is
Mike looks in the envelope just to confirm if the money's actually in there or if it's going to be given to us later.
There is, as you pan through the envelope, there is 2 bands of $1,000. I have entrusted half the payment now and half the payment upon completion. If you take my money and run, you will not like the result. There is a house outside the city in the south suburbs where you should be able to find some of the alcohol I need you to retrieve, along with a vehicle. The keys are sitting on the ground in the vehicle. You should be able to take that vehicle and pick up my alcohol, and then there's a speakeasy for you to retrieve the rest. And then there should be a club on the west side of town where you can find musicians that I would like for you to retrieve. And that is the end of the letter.
Mike's relaying this entire letter.
Mm-hmm. And marked on the letter, there are a couple of addresses, 3 addresses for you to go to.
Okay. Well, I feel like we're going to have to go get the alcohol and the vehicle first.
Agreed. We're going to need the vehicle to bring the musicians after all.
And Mike will also hand Rook his share of the $2,000. So here's your 1,000.
Rook will just make sure that gets put away somewhere safe for the moment.
Gotcha.
Definitely don't want to be walking around Chicago with that much cash on you right this
No.
Yeah. Not in that day and age, and not even in this day and age.
No. I mean, he'll obviously take off a little bit just in case he needs some, but yeah, most of that's getting tucked away somewhere safe before we head out to that first address.
Gotcha. Are you guys doing anything before you take your leave, or are you just making the long walk to the south part of this, just outside the city, actually?
I mean, I think we should just take the walk and not leave our car out and about.
Yeah, we don't have a car to begin
Yeah, you
with
guys
anymore.
don't have a car.
Yeah.
You pushed it into the river.
Yeah. I mean, do we want to hire a cab? I leave that to Rook. He's better suited for knowing this kind, the best route for this kind of activity than Mike does.
Would Rook know, I don't know, probably either someone that could let him. I'm sure he might know someone who would let him borrow a car to get out there, but might just be easier to go on foot.
Let me see.
And prevent anyone, because that way it would keep anyone from, knowing about us going out there to begin with.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you want to roll to see if you know someone, I would take. Wouldn't be streetwise intelligence. It might be streetwise, but it wouldn't involve intelligence. That's for certain. Let's see.
Wits, maybe?
Yeah, I'd allow streetwise wits.
Okay. No, click the wrong thing. Hold on.
All good. Mm-hmm.
1, yay.
there's like a guy, you've interacted with him a couple times. In terms of driving, he's kind of a distracted driver, you would say. Like if he's got someone in his car, when he's talking to them, he doesn't say, yeah, I understand, and keep his eyes ahead on the road. No, he will look over his shoulder and say, hey, I think that's a really good idea. And then you will have to turn his attention back to the road ahead of you.
Rook like grunts a little bit as he thinks. He's like, there's one guy, but I don't know if we can trust him well enough to not. Well, honestly, he loves to talk, so he's probably going to tell someone about us going out there if we use him.
All right. Well, then let's
might want to
not
just
do
hike.
that, then.
Yeah, I think the hike's our best bet.
All right, hike it is then.
All right. Are you trying to move stealthily through the streets, or are you guys just two people out for a walk?
I would think we're going to try to be a little stealthy because of the differences in appearance and shit.
Yeah, we don't necessarily want to, like, not exactly going to be running down the street banging pots and pans together, but, I figure we'll
walk
not
casual.
Exactly, yeah,
walk casual.
Just exactly. Just walk casual.
And walk away.
I don't know, what does walking casual even look like?
Put your hands in your pockets, just lean back and just strut,
Mm-hmm.
And it's a strut.
And you do a little whistle too.
Yeah. So you guys just give me one success on stealth. You can use dexterity or you can use charisma for it. I only need one success, so. Since you're not trying to go like primo stealth a la stealth.
So you said dexterity or strength?
Or charisma.
Charisma.
Oh, charisma? Okay.
Yeah. I figure, since either you're moving your body in the right way to...
Oh my god!
I will remind you that you do have... we have allowed the reroll in that one. If you'd like to use it here, we could also let it go.
Oh, do we want to spend that points now?
I mean... I succeeded. I had 2 successes, so that's up to you at this point. Kind of your thing now.
I had the beast. That's a beast failure. That's a total failure.
Yep.
Mike, what did you do? Oh,
we're trying to be quiet here.
Right. Yeah, I need to know before I go ahead. Are you just letting that pass?
Are we gonna let it go?
I'll pay for it. Oh,
okay.
Shit.
Okay. It is your decision. If that comes back to bite you guys in the ass, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's see that next roll.
Sorry, I'm just imagining the fucking trumpet meme with like Rook with his hands over his ears.
Yeah.
Like, bless the trumpet. Oh shit. Oh, god damn it, Mike. Why are you like this?
He just wants everyone to... Oh, holy cow!
Woo! The scale swapped!
Yeah. 2 very different roles here, as you are...
Holy shit.
You are the echo of cool and casual. People look at you...
Somehow Mike is the inspiration for James Bond.
Yeah. They look at you, they notice you for as long as they see you, they think, that's a nice-looking man in a nice dress suit, and then they forget you as soon as their eyes are off you.
Oh, my jaw hurts from fucking laughing, though.
Congratulations on having a face.
Yeah. But I'm also just imagining the alternative universe with Mike just somehow like, you know what, I'm bored. Trumpet.
Yeah.
Marching band time.
Yeah. God. Just starts making Mambo number 5 a thing in the 20s.
Mafioso's looking, hey, that guy kind of looks like one of those electricians.
Oh, shit, fuck!
But with those, you guys are able to successfully maneuver yourselves to the house just outside of the city. And you arrive, a car parked outside in pretty decent condition. Not, as flashy as your previous car, that is 100% for sure. but it is nicer than a Model T, and it should suit you for your purposes quite well. And are you guys looking in the car at all before you go into the house?
Yeah, Rook wants to check under the hood first and kind of look around the interior.
Yeah, Mike's gonna let him do that stuff because that's his lead. Yeah.
All right.
They said the keys were on the floor of the thing anyway, so he wants to grab those also. So
I'm out of the frame. Whoopsies.
Oh, come back.
There we go.
I was gonna let Rook move forward. That's why I moved back. But I was like, oh wait, I looked at the stream and that's where fucking the frame was. So.
All right. You look inside the car, and on the ground is the keys and a little note. It says, "Please keep the car. It's complimentary for your services."
Well, that solves our car problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there's also the alcohol you need should be in the cellar of the house. And you pop the hood, and under the hood, if you want to make me a, let's see here, what could you roll to evaluate the quality of this car? Mm-hmm. You can do me a drive check, and either I'd allow intelligence or wits.
Let's do that. 4 successes. That's all 4 dice.
Nice. You crack the car's hood open, and you're looking at it, and it looks like it has had work done to make it a bit faster, a bit smoother running, like the kind of stuff a bootlegger's car would have done to it, but it's kept on the outside to look as stock and untouched as possible, and the engine work is subtle. So like if you were to take this to a normal mechanic shop that didn't specialize in making alcohol running machines, they wouldn't be able to tell much about it. So like if a cop were to look under a hood, he wouldn't look at it and think, you run bootlegging, this is just your car.
Yeah, Rook kind of smiles a little bit before closing the hood and he's like, this thing will work great. This will be good for us. They said the alcohol's down in the cellar, Mike, if we want to go down and grab it real quick.
Yeah, Mike will go and help to grab the alcohol.
All right. You find yourselves in a distillery. I center the frame on the two of you.
Well, this is a better operation than what those rogue fuckers had.
No kidding.
Barrels upon barrels lined up a distillery in the back of the cellar. You can see there are multiple notes on each barrel. One labeled to the south side at a specific speakeasy, and it sort of makes a maze of different orders you can see.
Hey, Mike, on that letter, was there instructions on which barrel we're going to need?
Mike will pull out the letter again from like his inner coat pocket to look at it.
There is not, but I don't know if I forgot to mention it, but it is from Sweet Madam Blue. So you could.
Okay, so there is. So we want to find one that's labeled for her, then. All right.
Okay. So Mike will start looking to see if there's stuff specifically for Sweet Madam Blue.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or at least have the B logo.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me an investigation, and you could do intelligence or wits.
One success.
You're looking around, and you find what looks to be 2 barrels with the label on it, and one spot sort of away from the distiller.
Okay. Mike will point to these 2 barrels and be like, I can start getting these 2 out if you want to double check if there's more.
Yeah, I'll see if there's any others. Run a second search real quick.
Absolutely. You look around and you find close to the distiller another 3 barrels.
The Rook will grab those and bring them to the stairs up out of the cellar. Be like, hey, Mike, we got a few more down here when you get back.
They were right by the distiller, so.
Yeah. We're like on the other side of where you got those first 2.
Mike will come back down once he gets the first barrels up, and he'll help get the other ones in the car.
I'm sure Rook can carry him, but yeah, we can get him done once we get him loaded in. Yeah. Once we get them all loaded in, get them, I guess, probably loaded in. Why do I keep saying loaded in? Put them in the boot of the car, the trunk of the car, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
That thing there that you put cargo in.
The spot on those cars.
The trunk?
Yeah. That's probably the word I was looking for.
The boot, if you're British.
Load them in the boot, won't you?
All right. Gotta find that next address on the list then. That's what the was that the speakeasy or was that the other, there was another
Speakeasy
place.
is there's another speakeasy
Musicians,
for more.
right?
Speakeasy is
Yeah,
for
the
the
musicians.
alcohol, and then there's a jazz club for the musicians.
Yeah, speakeasies for the alcohol, and then the jazz clubs for the musicians.
She wants
All right,
even more.
pick up some,
5 barrels isn't enough.
pick up some more alcohol on the way. Or I guess at the next location. Blah.
All right, go ahead. Just give me a basic drive dexterity.
Drive dex. Go.
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to rule that, because you're
I don't know.
because supposedly when you get a messy critical, some of the beast is supposed to come out in your critical. You're just the most
Drives like a
immaculate
madman.
driver. Yeah, Normally this drive, average would take you guys a good, 30 minutes to an hour. You get it done in 15, Rook. You are just swinging through the streets, avoiding any cops' attentions. You're thinking about the money and all those kind that are going to be there that you could feed on. And it's just
Brooks,
Mike
yeah,
is just in the passenger seat, like clenching his non-beating heart. Like, fuck!
Yeah.
I think I feel my heart beating again. What the fuck?
Yeah, Rook takes like a couple of shortcuts through like alleyways that the car probably shouldn't fit down, but it just kind of barely does.
yeah, just
Yeah,
about an inch on either side of your wheels.
Yeah,
Doing some drifting too with it. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit!
let's see how fast this thing can go with the modifications too.
Yeah, pretty quick.
Yeah, Rook would definitely have a little bit of fun at least.
All right.
Especially scaring the crap out of Mike. That's just a bonus.
Yeah, that's just a bonus.
Fucking poor.
God damn it.
Though while they're in the car, he just looks over at Rook and goes, "We tell Denisovich none of this, right?"
No, not at all.
Okay, making sure. He's not trying to take our money from this gig.
All right. After a bit of driving, you eventually find yourselves in a decent part of town. It's kind of in between the north and south side, a little towards the west side, towards the jazz club you eventually need to be at. Move the frame here. And, the outdoors looks fairly unassuming. Looks like a standard insurance office, for homeowners. That type of thing. Do you knock on the door?
I will go and knock on the door.
You see the little shink, whatever those are called. I don't know what those are called. That's a
the little
like
peak
sliding
slits?
plate. Yeah, the peep slits.
Yeah, the peak slit.
Who is it?
Mike DeLuca and Rook. We have a delivery for
Pickup, not delivery.
Oh, pickup. I'm sorry. Pickup for Sweet Madam Blue. We're here for a pickup.
What?
You heard me.
Yeah, we're not letting two suckers working for her in.
Mike just turns, starts walking back towards the car. Rook, do you want to kick down the door for me?
I could.
Or do you want to try your degree of persuasion on this one?
You're the talking guy. I'm the one who would kick the door down and have a shotgun ready to go.
Again, your style of persuasion.
Perhaps you could tell him that, No, I can't think of a good excuse. I'll go knock again Give me a moment.
All right.
So Rook's gonna go up to the door and he's gonna like knock on it a couple times.
Who is it? As the peep slit opens once again.
Once the slit opens, he's gonna try to go ahead and kick the door in since he knows the guy's there and he wants to take him out right off the bat.
All right. Let's go ahead and give me a. Let's see here. It's definitely going to involve.
Brawl strength, I guess?
Yeah, brawl strength is good.
It seems like, yeah, the most successful combo. Hey!
You rear your foot back and kick the door, and the door flies off of its hinges wildly. And you just hear, "Ugh!" as it falls backwards, and you guys find yourselves in a club, and you see multiple suited individuals, fedoras on, fine ties, get up from their seats, and they stare at you. They start cracking their knuckles a bit.
Mike walks in and like puts his hand on Rook's shoulder and goes, "All right, hold on." And Mike walks in and fixes his bow tie and goes, "Is it primarily gentlemen in this club?"
That depends on your definition of gentleman. If you would consider people of a certain persuasion, a certain spot in the career
more
hierarchy.
Gender.
Yes,
gender.
Yes. It's mostly males.
Okay, gentlemen and ladies, we are here for a simple order pickup, and I would like to leave that as the only thing that we do here outside of the pickup. We tried to be polite. Apparently, rudeness was the way that we were greeted with in return. This is a simple business deal. We would like to take our order and go. Can we please get our order? And we will be out of here as swiftly as we arrived.
Could you guys roll me an investigation and either wits or intelligence, please?
Yes. Oh boy.
Rook, you're looking around, casing the place out, and as you catch a chair, you grab it, and then you go to lift it, and you throw it across the room, and you knock out one of the guys with a single toss of the chair. Pooh! Mike, you are looking around. This hasn't happened yet, and you reach into you see sticking out of one of the chairs a small note with Madame Blue's seal, and as you look at it unfold, it reads, "I do believe I might have forgotten to mention, they aren't my biggest fan at this establishment. I'm going to need 10 bottles of their finest grain alcohol, please, dearies." And then
Mike just has a small eye twitch as that happens too. Like,
yeah,
son of a bitch.
boom! Holy shit, Sammy! And Sammy's on the ground, bleeding from the face. He's like, "That asshole threw a chair at me." Go ahead, Mike.
Mike will just again look at Rook and be like, "I
I
apologize
thought he would
for
catch it. I've seen people do that before.
I again apologize. I was trying to keep damage to a minimum. Can we please get 10 of your finest bottles and we will leave?"
Not if you're picking up for her, and especially as some of them move closer and you see a couple of them begin to reach into their coats after you threw a chair at my friend Sammy here.
We'll again pay for the damages and to have your friend fixed up. I do apologize. And Mike's like still fixing his tie a little bit. Like trying to be like sooth about the whole thing. Like, please, gentlemen, we are all trying to have a good night tonight. I'd rather not get blood on my suit, nor on yours. Rook here, he likes the blood. I wouldn't want him to get that dirty or this establishment dirty.
Way I count it, there's 2 of us. You understand that? Or sorry, shit. No, we're keeping that in. We're keeping that in. Way I count it, there's 2 of us, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 of you. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's okay. 'Cause I'm as good as 10.
Again, I would like to just pick up the order. It will be paid for, and we will be on our way. 10 bottles of your finest.
Okay, I counted right this time. There's 9 of us and 2 of you. Why should we do
Technically
anything you
8
say?
because Sammy's on the floor.
Sammy, get up, you fucking moron.
It's not a good look if a simple chair knocks him out.
Just give me a second, please. It was thrown, like, really hard.
Mike just looks at Rook. Like, the look of, like, I don't want to let these guys get him up.
Do you want to just do it my way?
We're probably going to have to. I tried my way. They aren't engaging with it, so.
I'll try to keep.
And mind you, these two are just openly talking at this point.
Yes.
I would just imagine, like, we're just ignoring the threats and the bullshit counting at them.
Rook literally is like ignoring them and just be like, "Look, do we want to do this my way, or do you want to keep trying to talk to him? Because we could."
No, let's just do it your way. I tried, man. Okay. It seems like your way is going to get the results we want, anyways. Just
Rook's gonna throw another chair.
No.
If you want to make me
damage bottles.
Brawl.
No, don't damage bottles though.
Nope, I said chair, not bottle. It's fine.
No, but the chair can hit the bottles. Be careful where you throw.
Yes, I will keep the bottles in mind.
If he aims,
they're probably in a storage room anyway.
Go ahead, roll me a brawl dexterity.
Go. That's like the opposite ends of the fucking dice there.
Yeah, 9, 1, 1, 1, 1, 10, and then middle of the road. You grab one of the other chairs, resting your hands on, and then whip your arm hard and fast, sending the chair careening through the air, and you whack one of the guys in this group, knocking him down to the floor. And say, "Oh shit!" And you hear the sound of arms clearing leather, and you hear the racking of multiple slides.
Mike is getting his 1911 out.
It appears as though, let's see here, 2 people.
If there's a table, Mike's like immediately flipping up the table to make cover.
Yeah, you can go ahead for how quick that's gonna happen. Roll me a. Let me look here.
Flex dexterity?
Yeah, that's fine. You try to flip the table up, and you're just.
No, I do like a flip cut where I flip it 180 somehow, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How?
Used a little too much strength there. Yeah, you've got 2 people in the group to your right with guns. You got 2 people in the group to your left with guns, and then 1 person in the back has a 1911 trained on you.
Okay. I'm actually going to try to tackle one of the guys that's next to the guy hit with the chair over here, so I can hopefully grab him and use him as a shield. Gotcha.
Go ahead, roll me a brawl strength. Or I'd allow brawl dexterity for moving that class. Doesn't seem it mattered. With a 5 on a critical hit, you move like the wind. Your enhanced speed giving you the edge, and you see it looks like this guy's ready to take the shot. And you, actually, I need to roll for him technically. Let's see what he rolls. He got a success, so no. You tackle him to the floor. Oh, shit! Get off me, you ingrate!
Yeah. Can I actually roll him back up to my feet and try to pull him in front of me between the other guys with the guns?
Yes, I'll allow that. As you.
Okay.
Did you try to remove the gun from his hand at all, or are you still just letting him glad hand it?
Can I actually grab his hand and hold so I can actually squeeze it and make him start shooting in the direction of not the bottles, but the guys that are towards the back there.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yes. I'm wait, hold on.
That could destroy all the alcohol.
It's I'm just trying to sow chaos and make them all dive for cover.
I would allow a... Start with them. A dexterity and... Let's just say a firearms dexterity.
Okay.
And I'll make the DC a little higher since you're using someone else. Not that it matters. Another critical hit. You grab his hand, he starts firing wildly at some of his own guys, and you see he's not really hitting anyone because you're just squeezing his hand, but you're still pointing his hand in the right direction. So you see they dive for cover under some of the booths and chairs. One person sails over the bar and gets down, and you can hear commotion, going on from these people and say, hey, watch it, you might hit some of the alcohol.
Mike just yells in the background, that's what I said!
And they're going to try to take a shot at you.
So you're just like, yeah, no, that was my point the whole time.
Ooh, 2 successes. Franco Baptist. Aiming for Mike. I'm sure there's rules for how many successes it's supposed to take for them to hit you with a firearm. Do I remember those rules? That's not an important question right now. 2 successes, yeah, I'd allow. Mike, please take 1 superficial damage as one of the bullets grazes your shoulder from this group over here. 45 ACP out of one of their 1911s.
They put a hole in my suit.
All right, so I lost 1 health. Got it.
Yeah, and it's only superficial, so if you sleep, you get it back.
Cool. Ow, motherfucker. All right, so Mike's turn then?
Yeah.
Okay. Mike is going to go and shoot at the one that shot at him then. He's just going to pull out his 1911 and take a couple shots.
All right. Go ahead and roll me firearms dexterity. Unless you have another skill you attribute.
Nope, firearms. 3 successes.
You line up your shot and boom. What did we decide the damage for that was? Let me look it up here real quick.
I should have it in my sheet. Where is it at? Is 5 damage.
Ooh.
It's 0.45.
Yeah. You line up the shot perfectly and bang! Right through the head, and he falls to the ground. Unless you're trying to not kill him. I told you.
No, Mike is going for the kill at this point because he's going to make a statement to everybody else and go, "This is what I didn't want, and now your night's ruined. Congratulations."
Oh shoot, Gambini!
Time to close the curtain.
Brooke looks over. He's like, "Okay, I thought we were doing this non-lethally, but all right."
Nope. Look, man. They're shooting at us. I'm going to shoot back. If it ends up in their death, that ends up in their death.
All right. Rook, could you please roll me an awareness wits? You have to you have to get a 3 or higher. All right. You notice what appears to be one of the people from this group trying to sneak around to get to you where you're standing, walking up behind the booze and skirting across the floor as the rest of the firefighters going on while people's attentions are taken away. But you do notice him approaching you.
Does he look like he's gonna shoot, or is he just approaching? And
looks like he's trying to tackle at you and try to take you by surprise with hand-to-hand combat.
Rook's gonna turn and kick the guy he's been using as a hostage into the other guy, basically.
Absolutely. Give me a brawl. You can use strength or dex, whichever one you prefer.
Which one? I think technically this would work better. More dice.
Let's see if he's able to dodge this. No. You take the guy and you kick him across the bar. His body sails through the air and slams into the other guy, sending them cascading into a roll, and they whack into the door on the other side of the building. Get off me, you moron! Go ahead, Rook.
No, it's just it sounds like it's not taking him out of the fight, so Rook is gonna have to, I guess, move up to level 2, which is, just shooting everybody. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But keeping himself from getting ambushed in the meantime.
All right. Let's see, it's gonna be a go from. I think we have one more group to go, which they're gonna roll 4d10 to try to shoot at Rook. That is 3 successes, which I'd just probably say hits. Rook, please take 1 superficial damage as a bullet sort of lodges itself into your left arm and sails out the other side, hitting into one of the lights on the bottom of the bar.
Damn it, son of a... Like, Rook has been shot worse than that before, but like it still hurts every time.
Yeah. Even as a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel great.
Vampires have feelings too.
It's supposed to be anger and disdain, but those are feelings.
Yeah.
Those are still feelings.
That's feeling. All right, we are going to go ahead. Rook, what do you have?
Oh, I guess now I'll use my quick draw ability so I can actually pull my own gun, and I'm going to fire back at the guy that just shot me.
All right, go ahead. Roll me a firearms dexterity.
How dare you, how dare you shoot me?
Okay. And it was one of the guys behind you. Are you looking back there, or are you just chancing it?
Yeah, Rook can actually turn like to where he got shot from and actually like fire back. He might actually be moving to some kind of cover too, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, you take the shot and it sails across the room, hitting into the guy's neck, blood exploding across the other. Well, I think it's just one guy standing there now. Ah, you bastard. Do you have anything else you'd like to try to do?
Not unless I can like, I don't know. Let me see. Let me think. This is which guy did I just take out? Was it this group on the far left here? Or it was the ones closer to the bar, right? Okay.
It was the ones on the right. Here,
Oh, is this okay? Right, those guys. Okay. Yeah. If I could just he'll probably try to move down like behind one of these couches so we can like not have a maybe better chance of not getting shot if they're not able to see him.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me.
He takes cover.
Roll me a stealth dexterity.
Okay, I can do that.
Let's see. Let's roll.
Really like the number 3 today.
Yeah, big number 3. Oh no, you like dive under, but it looks like some of these guys are just the most immaculate shots in the world, and like know exactly when to frickin' wait for you to crop out at the right time to take their shots at you. It's just crazy how like a few of these guys are just some of the best mafiosos you've ever seen.
Oh, it's the higher the best.
And they don't even work for Capone. Let's see. I've got one person from that over here, one person from there over here. I don't think you guys have killed anyone over here. You did kill someone over here because Mike killed someone. You killed someone over here because Rick killed someone. Okay. We're going to get these guys are going to go, and one gentleman, decides that he is going to say, I'm going to the back. I'm going to go see if I can find one of the Tommy guns. He makes his leave. I will allow you guys, since he is willingly removing himself from cover, you guys can choose to take a shot at him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Although it would not kill, it would probably just land in the leg.
Fine.
Try to wing him. I can take one, yeah.
You guys are
we're both gonna shoot at him, so why not? Might as well make sure if we kill him, we kill him.
Take out both kneecaps at the same time.
Yeah. Oh no.
Do I even need to roll?
The beast would only matter if he fails. He did get a 5
Yeah,
success.
it wasn't a messy
That's what
critical.
I'm saying. With the
Yeah.
5 successes, though, do I even need to roll?
It's up
His
to you.
kneecap's definitely gone.
Yeah, one kneecap's gone.
Screw it. We'll see what happens.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's
that one
see
might
if you
catch him
can.
in the thigh.
Yeah. You aim, and maybe the powder was loaded a little extra heavy in the 45 you're about to shoot, Rook. Someone left the catch on just a second too long, and it blam! And bits of bone and gore splatter across the ground in front of him as you shoot the back of his knee and blow the front of his kneecap out. And then he clutches in pain, and then boom, grazing into his thigh, sending him careening to the ground in a heap of pain and more blood. Mike, your shot lands, of course. Son of a... Would someone kill those guys? And we're going to rotate to Mike, and then we'll do the other two groups.
Which group had the guy that we just shot at? Was it the far back one?
The one to the left.
Okay, then Mike's gonna shoot the other remaining guy to the left then.
Yeah, there's one more. This guy is here. I'll draw over his kneecap.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to make sure because we're getting to the point where Mike might try something, if depending on how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
So firearm and dex.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to argue for a different one, I'd allow it. You know, like firearm.
No. That's fine. No, I'm just making sure I remember right because it's not often that I'm doing the firearms with Mike.
Yeah.
So, and that's also fairly new to Mike as well. So I'm like, it's gonna be his deck.
Mm-hmm. I would allow for composure to be used as well as, I'd say, intelligence or wits. Though you would have to be like, "What are you doing?" instead of just taking aim.
More
like,
specifically,
are you keeping like for a sniper shot? I might actually just say, "Please use composure instead of dex."
Yeah, like that or like stamina for fucking sniper shots because you gotta be still and hold your breath.
Depends on what you're doing with it, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah. For these quick shots, though, and you, boom, your bullet sails across and hits this guy in the chest. The last guy who's actually still, able to retaliate is taken out in a swift shot.
Now, am I able to use a discipline as well?
What discipline are you using?
Presence. I want to try to control the emotions of everyone else and effectively go, look, I don't want to ruin your night. You don't want to ruin my night. We've made our statements clear. You are outmatched. Let us get our order for free now because of the inconvenience, and we will leave.
Okay, I would allow a presence using your intimidation charisma.
All right. Okay, so I'm assuming I hit the dice for presence, correct?
Yes, and you should be able to set like what skill and what attribute you use.
Oh, I see it. Okay, so you said intelligence and intimidation.
Intimidation.
Or charisma and intimidation.
Yeah, charisma and intimidation.
Rousing success. I don't know. I think I clicked on the wrong one the first time. So.
Or I think sometimes if it's not given dice to pull from, it just rolls a rouse check for some reason.
Well, there's two dice ones. There's one to the left, which is roll rouse, which is what I clicked by mistake. So this should be the right one. There we go. Wow, all that dice. Fucking 3 successes.
All those dice and only 3. That is a little sad. Let's see. They are going to roll their check. They have 5, and they're just rolling as a group. They got no successes, so they're doing great. Ooh. As some of them, they look at their wounded men and say, "Okay, fine, jeez, all right, 10 bottles of our finest."
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's make it 15.
20. 20.
Yeah, we can do 20. Just we've lost a couple guys, and you guys have gotten grazed. We see that you clearly have a couple skills with your firearms. Maybe we underestimated you.
Yeah. And if you continue to not do service with the madam, more will show up. So I suggest that you kind of work out your differences with her.
Fine. And they go under the bar, and you see, they start putting jugs on like a rolling cart, and they get about 20 on there, and they roll them over towards you and say, "Here is the 20 bottles of the finest grain alcohol we have."
Thank you kindly.
Rick will take those
Mike,
and take them back upstairs to the car while Mike finishes his little. I don't want to call it a negotiation because
no. This is straight up just making demands at this point. This is you guys surrendered. I'm making terms.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike will be like, "All right, like I said, thank you. Our business right now is concluded." And he's gonna like holster his pistol. He's gonna fix his suit. He's gonna fix his tie again because he's being a pontious ass to these folks now. You are going to be on good terms the next time the madam sends anybody over, correct?
Fine. Yeah, we'll be on good terms for Madame Blue.
Good. Pray that we don't have to come back to enforce that. And Mike will just casually turn and walk off.
As you walk off, you can hear the sounds of some of them dragging their wounded. And after a bit of walking, you eventually do hear a gunshot, a single gunshot.
Rip that guy with the busted kneecaps. Jesus.
Just like a horse.
Yep. Brooks got everything all loaded up by the time Mike gets outside.
But Mike's gonna like brush
he
himself
like tilts
off.
His head a little when he hears the gunshot from inside, though. He's like,
"That wasn't me."
Guess they don't know a good mob doctor. All right.
That or the guy begged for, begged for the bullet.
Well, guess it's you might want to get that hole in your suit patched up before you go try to recruit these musicians.
I'm probably have to go change at some point. They've got blood on my suit, those fuckers.
All right. Could you guys please both make me awareness wits checks?
Yes.
It's okay. Two.
All right. Mike, both of you, I'll give you both, and then I'll give Rook the extra bit that he notices. Both of you realize that gunshots are not exactly known for being the quietest thing in the world. And even though, yes, this is Chicago, gunshots still do draw attention, usually unwanted attention. And Mike, you're looking around, you can see some bystanders are, approaching the area cautiously. Give me 1 second. I have to sneeze, but I don't. I haven't yet, so...
Oh, I hate that limbo mode. I hate that so much.
So it might happen at some point, it might not. We're going to find out. But, you see some bystanders walking by. A couple drunkards are eyeing you carefully, just kind of, the tilted half, leaning over like they're about to fall over, stare. Like, who is that guy? What's going on with him? He just left the place with the gunshots. And Rook, as you look around, you can see 2 cars driving towards the speakeasy.
Do they look like cop cars? Do they look like more like they're probably whatever outfit these guys are associated with?
You can roll me a streetwise, and I'd I'd allow intelligence. I'd allow wits. You could also roll me an insight, and I'd allow, wits or intelligence.
Honestly, I probably have a better chance of streetwise.
You're not sure.
Yeah.
Even though you are a vampire, you do have enhanced vision. You can see in the dark pretty well. You're looking, you can't see any definitive markings on the cars, but you're like, they are, driving to a little old ways away and driving towards you. It's hard to tell.
Rook motions to Mike. He's like, "Hey, let's get in the car. We need to get out of here."
Yeah, Mike just nods without hesitation and gets in the car.
All right.
Yeah, Rook will get over in the driver's seat, and then he's not gonna tear ass out of there or anything because he doesn't want to look suspicious. But he's gonna, drive away casually.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little less than casual, but we'll see.
Drive casual. It's fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead, make me a drive check, and use your charisma. Yeah, it's a decent.
Mike is gonna try to stealth himself in the seat so people don't recognize his face as they drive away.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll me a stealth and
manipulation because he's trying to manipulate himself to not be distinguishable.
I'll allow that. That's clever enough to work.
I'll take the one success. It's fine.
It doesn't look
For the
like
rush
there's
job.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's no one in the car next to Rook, but it does look like there's someone who's trying not to be seen in the car.
Yeah, exactly.
But Rook, you do drive away casually, so maybe it's just one of those things where the rich guy doesn't want us to be seen in the poor part of town.
Maybe you should sit in the back. It'll look like I'm driving you.
I don't think I can climb in while we're driving. That doesn't seem like the best kind of seating because it goes across the entire length of the car here.
We get a hat.
Unless you want my ass in your face.
Oh, definitely not. Just maybe get a hat and just pull it down over your face next time.
Yeah, a hat on my luxurious hair? Fuck off. I see Coach's reaction to that.
How dare you imply that my hair isn't perfect and beautiful? Or could be disturbed in some way. Oh yeah, I don't have hair. Well, I do. Rook does have hair. He's not bald, but
it's usually covered up by his hood.
Yeah, it's still short and military style either way, but
yeah, these goddamn mongrels.
Yeah, I mean, okay, there's definitely he's not one of the super unkempt gangrel, thank you.
Yeah.
I said mongrel.
Not a hippie.
A hippie. Terrifying thoughts, truly. Where are you guys driving now? Are you guys driving to the jazz club? Are you going to clean yourselves up before you go there?
Yeah, I think cleaning up and getting...
Oh, yeah, Mike is definitely going to want to clean up because he's going to want to get out of this suit and swap into a good one. For best presentation, he's going to want to at least kind of put a bandage on the wound so he's not leaking still blood.
Yeah, if you want to make me, for those cleaning yourselves up, you could do... I would allow subterfuge and dex, charisma, wits, or performance, and any of those three.
Performance and wits.
Man, Rook, you're just rolling all winners today, bud.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Those hunger dice hate me.
Yeah. Okay, Mike, you do an okay job. You're able to clean up your shirt a bit, and you pull out an extra bit older, bit you've got a nice off-white suit. The coat you pull out is a little more off-white because you don't use it that much because this coat is of a higher quality. But it'll work for now. You might look a little off. It's one of those things where where you have two colors that are very similar next to each other,
But they're like just off enough that you notice them.
Yeah, you notice it, and it's so much worse than if you had two colors that were different next to each other.
Yeah.
Rook, you are getting at the sleeve of your coat, and you're just like, okay, gotta clean it up and tear, and then you yank by accident and rip the sleeve off.
Damn it. Rook will just like toss the jacket. He'll have to go get a new one. As far as the hole in his shirt, he just takes a bandana and just ties it around it. It's fine. Nobody needs to worry about that.
Yeah. Doesn't want to risk losing another sleeve.
Yeah, exactly. Well, just someone else will be able to fix the jacket later. I'm sure he knows someone somewhere that can sew it back together.
Yeah, some kind of tailor.
Just hope it's not too cold tonight.
I was about to say you're vampires, but then I was like,
I know.
But keeping up appearances is another matter as well.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't the modern day where there are people who are just, walking around in shorts in 20-degree weather, and people are like, "You darn kids, get off my property!"
Although I do think, didn't we establish it was what time of year was it again? I kind of forgot.
It was July, I believe.
Yeah, so it's definitely not going to be cold tonight then.
Yeah. So luckily the coat would have just been for keeping up, the kempt appearance, which Rook doesn't need all the time. All right, actually, you guys got to go back to the street. Are you guys now driving to the jazz club on the west side of the city?
Yeah.
All right. You know what time it is. Just give me one success with the drive dexterity, Rook.
How about almost all of them?
Yeah, I'll take almost all of them with a critical hit in there too, just to spice it up for flavor.
Oh my god, you're driving like a maniac again!
Yeah, it is like the perfect, the cops are not going to catch you because you do have 5 barrels of booze along with 20 jugs of the finest grain alcohol from that speakeasy, which was just involved in, a shooting.
And several firearms.
Yeah, and several firearms. And so you're driving quick, but it is the type of drive where the cops are not going to notice you because you know exactly the routes of you've memorized. Having driven around the city enough, you know where the cops at this time of night are going to be. So you know exactly the streets to take to avoid them and to get to this jazz club safely and quickly.
Yeah. If Rook isn't actually driving crazy, if anything, Mike actually notices that Rook is super focused and it looks like he's done this before at some point. So, but eventually, yeah, he just gets him right there to the jazz club, right at the front door. It's like, there you go.
And you can hear the music playing from inside, bright lights saying I gotta look at how many people are in this artwork. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Sizzlin' 5. That's not a verb they would use back then. The Stupendous
Runaway
5. Yeah, the Runaway 5. Tonight only are in town. You can hear the music going.
Mike's just nodding and tapping his foot to the beat. All right, I can dig this.
What do you think, Mike? You think you'd hire him?
Let's go get him. Yeah, we can go. We can get him.
All right.
Look, she wants him. We'll get him. You don't disappoint old money, especially if it gives you money.
Especially for the amount of money. Drag you guys on. And you can see the club, despite what the map may say, the club is pretty packed. And the Runaway 5 are performing excellently. Don't worry about the artwork. That was the best I could do, guys. I tried to avoid...
No, it's fine. I also got curious, it was like, how much is $2,000 in 1920 worth in today's money? Nearly $35,000.
Yeah, I looked that up before session. I was like, how much
Jesus
are they
Christ!
getting paid here? So I know.
Jesus Christ.
That's like a year's pay for most people. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are doing pretty good for yourselves if you complete.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing like Mike and Rourke have all new clothing, you know, plenty of ammo, and then Denisovich just walking around still looking like a homeless little guy. It's like,
no, Denisovich just walks back in, like Rook's polishing off a new Tommy gun. Mike's got like a matching another 1911 that matches the first one, and they're just like, yeah, we found these.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Fell off a truck.
The car we found, and
yeah.
Also
yeah.
fell off a car truck.
Yeah. No, everything fell off a train. It's fine.
Yeah. Fell off a train. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Immaculate condition. Like it landed just right off the slope. It was perfect.
And you know, he's not even gonna notice the sequential serial numbers on the 1911s because he can't read.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm.
Yes, the band is jiving to the music. You know, it looks like they're really having fun up there. They're enjoying playing at this club. The crowd is loving them. They're ordering non-alcoholic beverages and food, and because this place is known as a jazz club. It's not a speakeasy type place. They don't serve alcohol here. Wink, wink.
Mike will wait for the band to start like wrapping up whatever their set is and walk up to like the lead singer.
After a bit of time, you see that the band, they finish a song, and there's a applause for them. People are clearly pleased with the performance and say, all right, we're just going to be taking a quick break here, a good 20-minute break before we go on to our next set. Please enjoy the club. We would like to thank this fine establishment, the Crooked Horn, for taking us in on this lonely July night here in Chicago. And they set their instruments on their stands, and they start, talking to each other, and I presume at this point Mike walks up.
Yep, Mike will walk up and go, really good show. Really good show.
Ah, you enjoyed the show. I'm glad that you did. The name is James O'Connery.
James, I'm Mike DeLuca, and Mike's going to hold out his hand.
He shakes your hand with a firm grip. Mm-hmm.
So, James, I have a proposition for you, if you are willing to listen.
Of course.
Are you familiar with the name Sweet Madam Blue?
Let's see. Does he know who she is? Let's give him...
Also, Mike is like thinking in the back of his head, I should have looked to see if she left a little tid note of, oh yeah, these guys hate me too. LOL.
Can Rook look around for that while he's like...
Yeah, you can
talking to them?
Go ahead and roll me investigation and what's her intelligence.
Just imagine that in my head now.
Oh no, do not mention my name.
Like by the time we're done with this whole thing, she's like, you mentioned my name how many times?
Every single person you talk to, apparently.
We're working for Sweet Madam Blue. Write that down for me, please. SUITEM.
It's BLU, like kind of like the cheese where it gets weird, or BLEU. I mean, sorry, the blue cheese. First. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know. Maybe she's French.
Yeah.
She's old money though. We just let it go.
Rook, you're looking around and you see tucked on the underside of one of the tables, secured with a little bit of rope that kind of goes around the entire thing, is one of the envelopes, and you're able to remove it and open it, and it says, "This band is my favorite band across the entire state. I've been listening to them for the last couple of months. I would like you to contract them. Price, of course, is your negotiation to deal with. My name is completely fine to use here."
Okay. Rook is gonna like move up and just like pass the note over to Mike and be like, "She left this. Just keep it in
Mike
mind."
reads the note and just his heart sinks a little bit as he hears they're her favorite band. Fuck.
It should have been me, not him.
It should have been me.
Maybe you could get them to work for you so that they would become.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Then
Yeah.
you would manage her favorite band.
Yeah, just a subsidiary of Mike DeLuca's great big band.
Because she just said that she needs you to contract them, but the price is whatever. So if you want to have them work for you as part of the price, I don't see the problem.
Yeah. Definitely make that happen. Probably, maybe. Who knows?
Probably, maybe. Yeah.
I've heard her name a couple times before. She owns the theater on the north side of town, right?
Yes, and she has asked me to come to you and ask if you would be interested in a contract with her.
Oh, interesting. I just sounded like a bird there, but that's not important. She wants a contract out of us. I said, wow. I must say I'm flattered that someone that influential wants us to play. Usually we play... These are nice places, don't get me wrong. The Crooked Horn. But usually we don't get to play for people like that.
Well, she would like to give you that opportunity if you are interested.
So tell me, Mr. DeLuca, what is your experience with the musical world? I'm wondering why she's having you contract us instead of, coming here herself.
Mike just immediately grins and, again, goes into his coat pocket and pulls out a business card because he always has at least one on him. And hands it over and goes, I run my own band and have quite a bit of experience getting my band into various scenes in the Chicago area. And she has asked me to put my skills to use to reach out to you and see if you would all be interested in performing for her.
Interesting. We started out of East St. Louis, and we've been working our way north across this great state of Illinois you have here. I suppose. So what are we talking about price here?
Well, what would you feel is fair to come to her venue tonight to perform?
Tonight? Well, we'd have to skip out on the rest of our show here, wouldn't we?
Yes, and how much are they paying you for the entirety of tonight?
They're paying us $2 each.
$2 each? Ah, I bet you we could easily get her to agree to doing $10 each for the inconvenience of tonight.
Excuse me, I don't believe I heard you right there, Mr. DeLuca. Did you say $10 each?
Yes, absolutely. $10 each because of the inconvenience of having to leave this fine establishment. And I will go and talk to this establishment to cover for your disappearance.
Smooth things over, so to speak.
Yeah, just to, pay them for their inconvenience for the night.
Well.
She has apparently recently found your music quite tasteful and has been quite hooked on it, as she says.
Well, I must say I'm flattered, Mr. DeLuca. I'm flattered that you enjoyed the show. If you run a band yourself, you say you're experienced in getting people into venues here in the Chicago area?
Yes, and that's why she asked me to invite you to hers. One of the biggest ones in the city.
Wow,
out of character. Am I accurate in that?
Yes, yes.
I would assume Mike would know that, and I just want to make sure I'm right in that.
Yeah. Movie. It is a movie theater when it's not being used for this.
Yeah. It's one of the. Okay, yeah, it's one of those style theaters.
Yeah, but it is a big theater, and before it showed the moving picture shows, it did show some pretty impressive feats of your band. It is a venue that your band has actually never been in.
Again, Mike is hurt by they're my favorite band now comment in the letter.
So, is this a lucrative area for bands to be? Again, we've only been in town about a couple of weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. My band has been in plenty of venues as of more recently. And, you know, probably as part of the way to smooth things over with this venue, we'll probably work out to be here at least once to make up for, the inconvenience of tonight.
Let's see. Let's roll something for him. See what he thinks of Mike. See what he thinks of Mike. Thinks you're a decent guy. Say, Mr. DeLuca, are you, looking for any extra employees?
I would absolutely not want to impede, but if you're willing, I would absolutely like to make my band bigger. The better the talent, the bigger we grow, and the more we can spread out and have, different sections of the bands and have different groups that are in different venues and get our feet, spread far and wide. Cover more ground, do more performances.
Oh, wow. Well, we'll have to work out the details sometime later tonight, but I suppose we can do $10 each for the night, believe me. If that is the pay, we should definitely stick around here. Hey, and he walks over to the rest of the band and they say, hey, how can we help you? I don't know why they'd say that. That's their friend. Sometimes I'm a little stupid. Oh, what's going on? It's like, we're going to be packing up here and we're going to be moving to a different venue, a movie theater owned by a sweet Madame Blue. Oh, wow. That's pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, this fine gentleman over here, Mr. Mike DeLuca, has arranged this for us, and I'm thinking he could be a fairly lucrative employer, boys, if we wish to continue our negotiations with him. All right, James, all right. And are you going to speak to the bartender, the owner of this establishment? Well,
oh yeah,
bartender in quotation marks, because this is
Mike's
not
going over. Yeah, Mike's going over to them, and he's gonna be like, "Sir, I unfortunately bring you some not so good information that your band will unfortunately be coming with me for the rest of the evening."
You see the guy, he tosses the towel over his shoulder and says, what do you mean by this?
A very wealthy individual has asked me to come here and hire your band for the evening and has agreed to pay them generously for the inconvenience of leaving this venue early. And I myself am now here to talk to you to provide you with compensation for the inconvenience. And he's going to pull out his business card, another one, to hand to him and say, myself and my band would like to perform here on another night at your earliest convenience to cover for the cover for the inconvenience, but also to pay for a couple drinks for the patrons to have them kind of not be disappointed as much that the band unfortunately does have to leave. And Mike's gonna pull out a $100 bill and just put it on the counter and slide it over to the bartender. You give as much as you feel is generous to the patrons for their inconvenience, and the rest is yours to keep.
Holy cow, Mike. So,
Mike, again, this is the $1,000 that she gave him. So he is right now still up $900.
Jeez, yeah, you can roll me persuasion and charisma, and, you can add a modifier of 3 to that.
I mean, Mike has wealth too, so he's not afraid to kind of be like, look, I know how big of an inconvenience this is.
Yeah, this is a jazz club. He was about to be very upset because, what is he supposed to do without any music? That's why people show up, and that's why people order food.
Yeah.
But you just slid $100 to him. His demeanor might become a little more cherub-like.
Mike also thinks on it and goes, actually, if you have a phone that I can use, I might be able to do something for you.
Yeah, and he points to a wall and you can see a phone and you can see one person is standing at it currently just... No, Ma, I'm at the Crooked Horn, Ma. I'm at the Crooked Horn. It's on the west side of the city. Go ahead, Mike.
No, Mike's gonna walk up to the gentleman and be like, excuse me, sir, I do need to use the phone real quick.
1 second, Ma. What?
I need to use the phone.
I'm trying to talk to my ma real quick. Can a guy not talk to his mother?
I understand, and I would gladly like for you to finish up that conversation. However, my call does have a little bit of a time of the essence, so to speak, and I would like to make my quick phone call and then allow you to go back to your mother.
Buddy, this call cost me a nickel. If I hang up the phone, now I gotta pay another nickel.
Can I use dominance on him?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll me dominance.
Or no, hold on, no. You know what? Mike's not going to use dominance. He's going to go, look, man, if you let me use the phone, I'm going to give you a little secret. The patrons tonight are going to be getting some free alcohol, some free booze tonight.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and roll me persuasion charisma. Just standard is fine.
Yeah, that's...
Let's see. What is he gonna roll? He's not the brightest bulb, so he's just
because Mike's not lying, but also this does seem a little far-fetched in the lie. So
yeah. He'll roll again. I'll have him roll again. Yeah. He says, "Oh, free."
Not for the entire night, but a good amount will be free.
You know, if you foot me the nickel, you can have the phone.
Oh my god, fucking cheaps. Mike's not saying this out loud, but in his head he's like, fucking cheapskate. But he's gonna... No, you know what? Mike's gonna use dominance to save a nickel.
That's...
Quintessential Vampire the Masquerade move.
Charisma and intimidation.
I'm going to use my vampire powers so I can save a nickel.
A singular nickel.
So insanely...
Charisma and persuasion or
We'll do
persuasion, right?
Yeah, charisma and persuasion.
All right. Because Mike's just like, I just gave you a tip that's worth more than a nickel.
Mm-hmm. You know, you're making $900 out of this already. And you're gonna make another...
Oh, shit!
The phone is yours. Here, take it, man. It's all yours. If you want to talk to my ma, I can wait to hang up the phone if you need to talk to her.
Fucking 8 successes. Holy shit.
Do you need to talk to my ma? That's a success on every single dice.
Holy shit.
All of this for 5 cents. Just in case chat was over 5 cents.
Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me.
For a nickel.
Oh, fuck. I wish we had an animator in our friend group so we could have someone animate this for fucking YouTube.
That would be hilarious.
Oh, my God.
If I can get a little funds kicking around, maybe I will. I'll commission someone to do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just fucking dying at the fucking...
All your dice. This is the most important roll of the game.
This is absolutely the most important roll of the night to save Mike a nickel.
Yeah.
Ignore the fact that he just dropped a hundo. It's a fucking nickel, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, but the phone's yours, Mike.
So Mike's gonna take the phone and be like, "I apologize, madam. Your son will have to call you back," and he just hangs up on her.
Just doesn't even let her get a word in. Just
nope, just done. And then he's gonna go and call his band, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, can we get a couple of the performers, the ones that really, you know, do the jazz stuff really well? Can we have them come to the Crooked for a bit?"
The Crooked, boss? We can do that. We can have some folks down to the Crooked Horn.
All right, cool. Crooked Horn, great. Thank you. I will pay you guys for your performances. Something came up and they need a band.
Well, hey, we ain't got everyone working tonight, so we're not gonna say no.
Thank you, guys. How long do you think it'll take you to be here? Like 20 minutes or so?
Yeah, it'll be about 20. We could do it 20 minutes if you really want us to. We could try for 15.
Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Take your time. I want you guys to get here safe. I want the instruments and all that to come safe.
All right, we can send...
Make sure you guys look your best, all that fun stuff, you know. Don't rush anything.
We'll send Stevie with the trumpet. We'll send Jeremiah on the pianos, Ezekiel on the saxophone. We should have a drummer. Oh yeah, Stefan. We'll send Stefan on the drums. And do you think we need anyone else?
Should be fine. I think we have enough for that.
All right, no problem, boss.
Because you said someone for piano, drums. You said saxophone. You said trumpet. I think we're guitar. We're good. I think.
All right. Joey can do guitar, and maybe we should send a trombone. Alexander can do trombone.
Yeah, and what's her name? Susie. Is she still good to sing tonight?
Let me check. Hey, Susie. Yes. Boss wants to know if you can sing tonight. Place called Crooked Horn. I don't believe I'm booked for anything else. All right, yeah. Susie says she can sing.
All right, cool. Yeah. You guys, get your stuff together. Make sure you're all tip top shape. Do whatever you gotta do. I'll give you guys. I'll tell them that you'll be here in about 30 minutes. Gives you guys a little bit of extra time.
All right, sounds great, boss. Are we getting payment from the club owner, or are we getting payment from you?
No. I'll pay you guys next time I see you.
All right, sounds great, boss. They'll be over there shipshape.
All right, will do. And Mike will then turn back to the guy who went away tried to stiff Mike out of a nickel. And be like, all right, now you can call your mother back. I appreciate it. And Mike's gonna hang up the phone and he's gonna walk back to the bar.
All right, yeah. The guy goes back to talking to his mother on the phone, and the owner looks at you and says, "So, would you work out for me?"
I got a couple of my bandmates coming. They're gonna put on a show for you, no cost to you.
Well, shoot, Mr. DeLuca. I gotta say, you have a future working shows here if you're the type of person to come in, pay for a nice round of food and drinks from my patrons for the inconvenience of one band leaving and then provide another band shortly thereafter.
Well, absolutely. I mean, look, I get it, especially with the venues that I've had to work in. You want to make sure that the customers are entertained, because if the customers are entertained, they will pay you more. And obviously, if they're coming here for one band and get another one, they're going to be upset. So I'm trying to ease that pain a little bit and make it so that way they're not coming at you and thus can just enjoy the night and enjoy a band.
Thank you. You ever have a band work the Smoky Curtain?
Out of character, have I? I would assume yes.
Yes, you have.
Yeah. Mike's like, yeah, we have played at that venue, I believe, a couple times.
Yeah, if you ever play that again, the owner, Giuseppe, give him a bit of shit for me, will ya? He owes me a couple bucks from a poker game 3 weeks back.
And what was your name, sir?
All right, you can call me Jason.
Jason. All right, I'll tell Giuseppe that Jason said to pay him up.
Yeah, he'll get a kick out of that. It's just a friendly poker game.
All right, and the band will be here in about like 30 minutes, if that's okay. It might be a little bit longer than the 20-minute break that the band said they were going to take, but I think you'll be.
You provided a band for me. That's great.
All right, awesome, and you can keep that business card as you need to for if you do want to book anything in the future. We'll arrange stuff in the future.
Of course. You seem like a nice fella, and don't worry, I won't go expecting you to slide me $100 bills next time you play.
No, absolutely. No, this was just to cover the inconvenience because again, I understand entirely. And Mike will then go back to the rest the actual band and be like, whenever you are all ready, if you have your own vehicle, you can follow us to the venue. We have our own vehicle outside.
And James says, "That sounds perfect. We'll be right on your tail. Let's just pack everything up in the car, and we'll be on our way."
All right, and Mike will then walk back up to Rook and go, "All right, got them settled. They're gonna follow us in their own car. So we will go back to ours, and then we will take them to the venue."
Sounds like a good idea. Brooke will head back out to the car and I guess get ready to go because it sounds like he's got everything covered in here. I was thinking I was gonna have to run over and just hang up the phone for the guy. Be like, see, that's how you do it.
But
Mike
no.
had a more diplomatic approach.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
worked, I'd say.
Well, he went diplomatic until he went demanding.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
would
am
have
not
felt
going to pay you a nickel.
honestly,
Not
if
gonna
I'd
pay you
done
a
that
nickel.
and deprived you of like rolling perfectly like that, I would have felt
Like,
bad.
like that's the one role that's everyone is a success. And it's for the dumbest thing.
Yeah.
Oh, but I love it.
If you put me the nickel, that's not happening, Bucko.
Bucko, I just gave you a tip that will save you hundreds of nickels. Now, fucking hang up that phone, and you're gonna go about letting me make my call.
All right. You guys walk back out of the car, and you can see there's another car, not as nice as yours, but a decent vehicle, larger, sort of. Looks like it might have been a delivery van of sorts before the band took it over. And they're loading their instruments in the back, and it looks like all of them, but James and the singer get in the back with the instruments, and then James gets up front to drive, and the singer gets in the passenger seat.
Right, and then Mike will climb into the passenger seat with Rook driving, and just be like, and Mike will
you don't want to
stick his hand. Yeah, Mike will actually sit in the back. Yeah, Mike will sit in the back, and then he'll look back and stick his hand out the window, do a thumbs up, you guys good?
And
if they give a thumbs up,
yeah, James gives you a thumbs up out his window.
All right, and then Mike will look at Rook and tap him on the shoulder and go, "All right, let's go."
All right,
yep.
all right,
we'll go.
Right. You know the drill, Rook. Simple drive check, and here what you're doing is you're giving me the roll, for you to be able to accurately navigate through the city streets. So I'd allow a dexterity, but I'd also allow an intelligence or a wits. And yeah,
wits, yeah.
You drive through the city streets passively. You take the right route to get you there in a quick enough time to where they're going to have time to set up, but you're not blazing through the streets to where they're going to lose you in a turn or something like that. It's a very casual drive. Nothing is going to get damaged. No one's going to get hurt. You're not going to draw the attention of any police officers, in which you can see one car that is a police car heading towards the direction of the speakeasy you guys were at. As you pass it, but you're not there anymore, so problem solved,
One works itself out.
And eventually you arrive at an opulent theater. This part of town is the richest of the rich. Even Gons does not go to this part of town.
Mm-hmm.
And now he doesn't really go to any part of town because his people needed him. You enter into the fine building, and you can see that it looks like some people are still setting things up, getting things ready, and you can see sitting in the back a woman in a fine peacock-style dress. She wears blue on her. Who could she be? Hard to tell.
I can't imagine who.
That's a good question. Who could she be?
I'll drag you guys on the map, get you out of the void there. And let's put the band down. That was the wrong thing. Put the band down and send them to the back. As the band, parks, and they pull around back, and they start, coming through the backstage, putting stuff on stage, getting themselves ready.
Rook's gonna kind of nudge Mike and be like, "Go talk to her."
Mike's gonna walk up to Sweet Madam Blue, and he's gonna politely nod and go, "Madam."
Oh, Mike DeLuca and Finn Riley.
Rook doesn't look happy when she says that name, but he doesn't say anything either. So he's just like.
I must admit, it is a pleasure to meet the both of you.
It's a pleasure to meet you in person.
I get that a lot.
Just so you are aware, the band is agreed to work here, and it is for $10 per employee.
Ah, I was expecting them to ask for more.
Well, fortunately, they were quite eager with the price that I gave them at 10.
You were a good negotiator then, Mike. I'm glad I hired you.
Also, the 10 bottles of the finest, we doubled that, and all of it is at no charge to you.
I didn't expect there to be a charge to me. I wasn't sure if there was going to be a speakeasy by the time you were done. Your friend Finn over there has quite an impressive record.
Well, they were not cooperative at first, but they should be reaching out to become cooperative with you in the future.
They'll be less likely to yeah, to disagree with you in the future if you want their particular whiskey.
It is very good, but I did have their old boss killed, so I understand the distaste for me.
And
That
we
does
have
tend to make
the other
people
barrel,
disagreeable. Now,
and we also
Finn
have the
is
other
going to go
barrel.
unload stuff, though, yeah, so...
Such a great
Well,
worker you
Mike
have.
is going to stop and be like, do you have hands that will help with the alcohol?
I have some that can help if you need it.
Yeah, I think
Fair
just to
enough.
quickly get it in so that way it can be distributed to your patrons rather quickly would be nice.
Yes, a fine group of kind I've arranged for tonight's event. It should be a very, very fun feast. Especially once they're all liquored up.
I will say that the band has agreed to become part of my band, and I would like to politely ask that nothing is done to them.
I would never harm one of my favorite bands. I so do enjoy their music. Do you know that they've been working their way up the state?
Yeah, they mentioned that, and they seem really eager to stay here in Chicago.
Oh, that is a most wonderful development.
And if they're working for Mike, he'll know right where to contact them now.
Yep.
Ah, I have heard of your band, Mike. An interesting lot, I believe.
Well, thank you. If you would ever like a show with us, we are more than happy to arrange some time for you.
I will consider it.
And I appreciate the consideration.
Of course, dearie, of course.
Is there anything else that you need from us at the moment?
Are you going to be staying for the show?
I had no quarrels with staying. Rook, to you?
I would be fine to stay, and I wouldn't mind seeing a full performance from them. They weren't too bad.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. I will make sure that some food is arranged for you. Well, you know what I mean. And then I do have one matter if the both of you could help me attend with after the show. That would be wonderful, once everyone else is filtered out.
I don't see
Absolutely.
that being a problem.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you, Finn.
Madam?
Of course. If you'd like to, you could roll insight, Rook.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh. I don't know if I don't have anything in there, so I'll do
You
that
can still
plus
roll.
intelligence,
Yeah.
though.
Insight, intelligence.
You got one success.
Yay!
You get the
Blood
feeling
crit.
that she knows that you don't like that she knows your name.
Can Mike roll insight onto like what, like as a hint to like what that particular job might be after everything is done?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll insight.
Insight, intelligence.
Oh,
Ooh,
messy critical.
Oh boy.
That's always fun.
Double crit too. Look at that.
Yeah. In VTM, it's if you get 1 10, you need 2 10s to get a critical, technically.
And then okay, so yeah, but one of them's the blood, the
Yeah,
hungry
so which
die,
makes
so that's
it
why it's
a
messy. Okay,
yep.
cool.
So you you know that you're both Toreadors. She's a Toreador, you're a Toreador. You're on a similar wavelength. You get the feeling that what she's referring to when she uses this tone of voice, um, uh, it refers to a messier task, one that involves perhaps an act of violence against someone.
Mike will not say anything, but he'll at least take note of that in his head for what's going to come up.
Mm.
And before they part ways, because Mike is going to assume that Sweet Madame Blue is going to go off to do her stuff. He's going to look at her and go, is there anywhere in particular that we should be seating at? Is there reserve seating for us, or a certain section that we should sit in, or even a box, supposedly?
For doing such great work for me, I can arrange for one of the boxes in the theater to be held just for you.
Thank you.
What?
Just I would assume that someone would come fetch us for that, but if you can, or if you have a particular section in mind, we can make our way there already.
Were you gonna say something, Rook?
Rook was just gonna ask if the dinner was gonna be waiting in the box too, or if that's not gonna. But I could do that in character. So just, are we gonna have that meal waiting up there as well?
Hmm. I suppose there are a
That's
few
actually not a bad question.
I can
Character.
arrange for a few kind to be brought up to you as the show is going on. Not all of the kind who make it tonight will be ending up in the paper as missing, but some of them will be. Of course, and I will.
It's,
Would you like the kind to be nice and liquored up, or would you prefer them sober?
would very much prefer them liquored up in this instance.
And for you, Mike?
Sorry, what was the question? For some reason I zoned out of
Oh, good.
character.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, do we want them drunk or not for the humans
Yeah.
that they're sending up?
Yes, Mike will say yes.
Because Rook doesn't really intend to like drink them dry because he doesn't like to kill people unless he absolutely has to.
Yeah,
So
Mike won't drink them dry either.
yeah, but like
Especially
if they're
with
drunk, well, that'll help us to keep them from remembering that we did that.
Yep.
Basically, so at least that's my thought process.
Understood. Two kind who have been given some of the complimentary drinks. They will be up there probably about halfway through the show. Is that all right with you?
That is fine with me.
That works for me. Yes.
Then, dearies, please do enjoy the show. It is welcome to vampires of all clans. I do not hold any distaste for gangrels as others do.
I appreciate that.
Of course, and
Yes, I also greatly appreciate that.
it is nice to see another of my own clan here as well. We Toreadors are not everywhere.
Well, I appreciate being invited to this place and the ability to work for you and provide you some very lovely entertainment and drinks.
Of course. And she gives you a polite shake of each of your hands, and then she walks off to go manage some other things.
That Mike will look at Rook and be like, do you want to get anything else, or do you want to go to our seats?
As much else we could get. What are you thinking?
I mean, there might be popcorn here. Have you ever tried the popcorn?
I don't generally eat regular food these days.
It's still worth the flavor.
Mm.
That's right, because Mike can eat.
Mike can eat, yes.
Yeah, Rook
I mean,
can't.
Mike
So he's
has
just
to
like,
kind of do that with like business
Yeah.
meetings and talking to patrons, and just his atmosphere has had him have to eat food. It was either adapt or not.
Yeah.
Hey, it works.
So he just nods and says, "Okay, if you don't want to, that's fine. I will go get myself some popcorn, though. A little appetizer before the main course." He will walk off to find some buttery popcorn and bring that up to the booth with them.
Yeah, you're able to find it is some nice buttery popcorn. Like the really good kind, you know, that
Yes.
you can only really get at the movie theaters because, you know, even if you can try making it at home, but you just don't have the thing that they have because it's Flavacol, and you know, you just don't find Flavacol everywhere. And the one time I tried making popcorn with Flavacol, like I wasn't that good at it, so because you know, you got to get
I wish I. Now I just want to run up to my grocery store and grab popcorn. Fuck.
Yeah. Movie theaters, the way they get the popcorn to taste like that is literally by using what I said, Flavacol. And
Yep.
you use coconut oil to pop it. And I tried that once and I ended up burning. It was good, but I did end up burning some of the popcorn. So, because normally my family just uses an air popper. Because it's healthier.
Those are always fun.
Yeah. Or
I
just,
had
you know,
an
microwave
oil.
bag.
Yeah, I had an oil popper that was pretty good for a while, but honestly, I think I don't remember what happened to it. I think it kind of just stopped working one day, and I'm like,
That's
got
too
rid of
bad.
it. Yeah.
See, now I want popcorn too. Now I want it. I actually heard someone I knew said that they knew someone who they got a movie theater bucket every year, but they would not go to the movies to see the movies. But they would go to the movie theater, get the popcorn, and then take it home with them to watch the movies at home. Because it's only back then it was even less, but it's only like $5 or $7 to get a refill with the bucket.
Yeah.
So you get the popcorn bucket, you get your popcorn, and there's nothing saying that you can't just go to the movies and get popcorn.
Yeah.
Right. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's all outside.
Nothing stops
of the,
you. It'll
Yeah.
make the employees be like, "Why the fuck did you come then? Like what?"
Yeah, you're not here to see a movie?
Not in this economy. I'm coming for the cheap food.
Yeah. Which means exclusively popcorn with the bucket because everything else is like $70 for 5 chicken tenders.
Yeah, especially if it's like if you can bring the bucket back and they refill it for cheaper. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like $17 for the bucket for the first try, but then it only cost you, I think at my movie theater it's $7 for a refill, which
I am still gravely upset I could not get myself one of the D20 buckets from D&D Honor Among Thieves.
Oh, yeah, I wanted that too.
I was so mad. Like that. So real quick for story context, I called like 6 different movie theaters in my area just hoping someone would have one and would hold it for me. I was willing to drive an hour away if need be, and all of them said, "No, we are out."
Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
Like legitimately, Goji, that popcorn bucket had so many scalpers on eBay that were just straight up probably movie theater employees that just took the entire shipment home in the boxes and just opened the box and said, "Yeah, look at how many I have. $160, please."
Oh my gosh. That is
For like I was okay with paying like $30 to $40 for the popcorn bucket because that's probably what was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
It is still like I think even like today it's still like over $100.
That's insane. That is so.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I'm just like, no.
I hate scalpers.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Pokemon card scalpers where they sit outside
Oh
the
my
vending
God.
machines? I'm so glad the internet has started the trend of just despising these people.
Oh, just making fun of them?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Goji, I have a question.
Go ahead.
In disciplines, we can use powers up to the level of dots we have, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
I think there's
Can we
like
add new disciplines?
you should be able to add new disciplines with your experience, if memory serves.
Okay.
I think it's like
I would have to go look up how much it costs, but
I actually had to look this up earlier because I had to do this for my skill points. So let me find the page again because I just had it. If you are increasing an attribute, it's whatever the new level is times 5 for experience points that you have to spend. So like if it's the first level, it's 5, second level 10, third level 15. If it's a skill, it's 3 experience points per level. So if it's the first level, it's 3, second level is 6.
9, 12, then
Yeah.
15.
So like if you're jumping like 2 levels up and you're starting at 0, you got to pay 9.
Right. So like if I already have something at 2, then it would be 9 to raise it to 3, and if I already have something at 4, it'd be 15 to raise it to 5. As an example, I think, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, and that's experience, like that's 9. You have to spend that total accumulation. So like if you're going 3, 4, and 5, you have to spend the total for each level. It's not 15 and you get all 3.
Yeah.
Got it.
A new specialty is 3 experience points just in general. Clan disciplines are a new level times 5.
So if I wanted to raise a clan discipline to 3, that would be 15 points for that. Okay.
Yes. Correct. And I think out of clan disciplines are 7 is what I want to.
Yeah, out of clan are 7. And then the Caitiff ones are 6.
I'm trying to remember what I spent XP on because it says I've spent 5 on something, but I don't remember what.
Probably a level in clan discipline, maybe?
No. Well,
or you increased an attribute.
Yeah, if I got something by 5, that would have been, yeah, okay. Increasing strength from 2 to 3 costs. Yeah, okay, so maybe I raised charisma to 1.
Trying to figure it out. I would say I don't remember if there's any special rules for learning a new discipline. It might just I thought there might have been, but it might just be the same as like leveling up a discipline to level 1. So if it were out of clan, it would cost you 7. If it were in clan, it would cost you 5. Yeah.
Okay. I have to look up what Gangrel disciplines are. I think that's the 3 I have, but
So the show begins as you're munching on popcorn, Mike, and Rook. Are you just like staring like I remember what food tasted like?
Yeah, Rook's just kind of like. I did have popcorn once. I got to see.
Mike's doing like the fun bit of like he's like flicking it up and like catching it in his mouth before the show starts.
Rook's just side-eyeing him every now and then.
Mike like occasionally just tilts the bag towards him and shakes it like, come on. Try some.
You know I can't.
Yeah. And Mike will just again continue to eat his popcorn.
You're an asshole, you know that?
I'm a showman.
You just want to show off. Yeah.
I'm a showman. It's what I do. Thank you. Not my fault you didn't want to have to take this up to try to blend in more with the, draft.
I try to avoid them when I can.
As you sit there, you can see filtering in multiple different individuals dressed, some nicely, some not so nice. Most of them are dressed nicely. It looks like the ones who are not so nice are soon given nicer clothes than what they have. Okay, let's see.
Anybody we recognize?
Give me just a quick sec here, and there will be. There's the theater. You see entering in, they're going to be, really friggin' big. But, entering in one of the entrances, as that is what entrances are for, is Voss, engineer, and they walk in and they eventually find their seats.
It's going to give Mike like a nudge, be like, down there.
Mike will look down and just like quietly nod.
Not surprised.
And then he'll be like, I'm surprised they don't have a booth.
Oh, maybe they wanted to sit among the regulars down there, or maybe Madame Blue doesn't think they're worthy of a booth.
I would at least like to hope that the man thinks they're worthy of a booth, because
we're sitting in one.
That'd be a disrespect.
I think when you've been around as long as her, you can get away with disrespecting members of the Camarilla like that.
Can I roll an etiquette to see if that's actually true?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would assume not, but
etiquette and intelligence.
I'm certain it's probably not, but also I'm a gangrel, so I don't respect them in the first place.
Yeah, you don't respect anybody anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually you don't go disrespecting the advisors to Camarilla princes. But I mean, if you're an older vampire and you're an influential vampire, sometimes, they're gonna just shrug and do the grumble thing and get over it.
Mike will just be like, nah, you don't normally do that, but
maybe they can get away with it for the moment.
Our eagle-eyed players will notice another person.
It is their party.
Mike notices him across the way and goes, maybe that's why. And Mike will like motion to the prince up by himself.
See what you mean.
The prince, by the way, showing no signs of responding to anything going on. I will be right back. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh. Well, while we wait, I got curious and looked to see what the prices were for the popcorn buckets.
What are they going for now?
Most are still over 100. There's one that's like being outrageous at $250. Plus, you have to pay $6.70 in delivery fees.
No. You. I'm not paying you for delivery.
But there is one that is doing it for. I'm actually not mad at this. Like, I'm still mad that it's a scalper, but $75. That's not bad. It's not great.
Worse. Yeah.
Well, like, there's some that have like the box with it, and they want like $250 for it. Because they had the dice and they had the dragon's head. They had Thumberchad's head as like a popcorn bucket.
That one would have been fun to have.
No, how is this still good? There's no way that eBay would still allow this.
What? I'm curious now.
Rick and Morty McDonald's Szechuan Sauce 2017 pack rare collectible item.
Hey man, whoever's buying that isn't eating it, I guess. Like,
just no. Oh, someone had an entire box of Szechuan sauce. Luckily, they put rare case box expired 250 packs. Do you want to guess how much the price is?
Not really, but
$450 for this stupid thing.
Not worth it.
Though someone got a hold of like, okay, that's kind of neat. I don't think the price is cool, but someone has the Szechuan sauce like corporate use only placard that was like in the restaurants.
Okay, that is pretty cool.
Because on the back it actually has like corporate use only, and it has like whatever I guess the item number was, and it's like a holographic one.
How did you wind up on Szechuan sauce?
Because that was apparently one of the recommended items with the popcorn bucket. Again, I don't know why.
God, I hate the internet.
This is just what eBay's recommending right now, man.
That wouldn't surprise me.
No, but I mean, $75 for the popcorn bucket is actually not bad.
Mm.
There is a QR code inside the popcorn bucket.
Ooh.
And luckily, it is in this picture. So give me 1 sec while I see where this goes to.
Of course.
If it will work. Nope, it's not working.
Oh, damn.
Rip.
It might be the picture's too blurry or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It might also be because it's going like off of my computer screen.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure if you downloaded the image or maybe took a screenshot and then ran it through the phone, it might be able to pick it up better.
Oh, we got it. We finally got it. I just had to enlarge it even further. Okay.
Nice.
All it does is take you to D&D Beyond, and it's just to the page of how to play D&D.
Oh.
That's still funny. That's really
that
funny,
that is like, I mean, to be fair, underneath the QR code it says playdnd.com. So I'm like, okay, that's probably just the URL and a QR code. But that's still kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
Absolutely.
That is cool. But now I'm like, do I want to spend $75 on my new dice container?
No.
No. Because even, I'm like, really? The fucking Yoshi bucket is cheaper at $45.
That's because no one wants the Yoshi bucket.
I found the Yoshi bucket cute, but like I just wasn't going to go out of my way for a popcorn bucket. Because if I did, it would probably just sit in my house and then become a item for charity at some point.
Yeah. And then, there's also the Dune popcorn bucket got sought after, but I think that might have been for a different reason.
No, that was the Wolverine popcorn bucket.
Memes.
Yeah. Yeah, just the memes. But yeah, I suppose the show begins as a bunch of people have filtered in, and you can see, the notable vampires that you recognize are the ones in the Camarilla. And, if you are eagle-eyed enough, you can also see the pretty interesting situation. I'm not like Meta where I'm going to black out an entire district of your map and then not...
No, you're good. I mean, they're also like right across from us, basically, so Mike can be like, yeah, they're talking over there.
I mean, if you want to make me an investigation and I would say wits or intelligence, you can try to figure out, what it looks like they're doing, if they're talking, if...
Yeah, absolutely.
The prince could talk still.
Depending on your investigation roll, you'll find out if he is.
Investigation and intelligence, you said?
Or wits. I'd allow either or.
1 success.
You know what? I'll do mine too. Just for...
I mean, I would suspect you of all people too, because you would be like, what the fuck are they doing, fucking snotty?
Oof. Nope.
There's like the music.
Not paying attention.
Yeah, like, oh wow, the show's starting. Oh hey, they sound pretty good.
No, Mike, get the fucking popcorn out of my face. Fuck.
Yeah, Mike, god damn it. Trying to listen to the band.
Yeah. And Mike's like leaning over the railing, and I'm like, oh sorry. And you're not able to make out what's going on, Mike. You can see that Madame Blue is definitely talking. The prince, you're not able to tell from here.
Okay. Mike just kind of takes that at least Madame Blue is the one particularly talking. But that's about it, so.
And the show begins, and it's going on, and the crowd is enjoying it very much so. And are you guys paying attention more to the show, or are you guys watching the crowd? Looking at any other vampires of importance, waiting on your food?
Yeah, Rook's going to probably be looking down at these two down here.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, roll me. You can roll investigation, and I'd also roll for awareness if you have a better awareness wits.
Yeah. Awareness wits? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mike's just kind of looking around. He's gonna do the same with awareness and intelligence.
Gotcha. Go ahead and give me a roll. All right.
The 3. There you go.
We'll start with Mike. Mike, you're looking around the crowd, and you can see multiple people who you can definitely identify from here as Kine, because they're very obviously drinking, while other people are just kind of holding their drinks. And everyone appears to be enjoying the music, but some people appear to be enjoying the presence of other and the smell of some of the other crowd members rather than just the music and the beverages. And you can see it looks like it's mixed in. It's not like here are a bunch of vampires, here are a bunch of Kine. It's, vampires and Kine are kind of mixed in.
Yeah, like lingering amongst each other.
And Rook, you take a look at these two, and you can see that they're trading words, and the words don't exactly seem to be like the kindest towards each other. And it's the kind where like you're trying not to be noticed that you're having an argument, so they're like mainly keeping their attention forward as the show goes on. But it's like talking out the side of their mouths type of deal.
Mom and dad arguing in the car while the kids are sitting in the back. Got it.
Yep. And after a bit of time in the show, eventually you see you take another look, and they're not arguing anymore. It looks like they're holding hands.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised those two would eventually hook up. Or is that more? I wonder. Is that? I suppose they're probably already doing it before they became the advisors. Now that I think about it, that makes sense.
What's going on?
Rook noticed that the pair of them.
No, this is Mike talking to Rook. This is because he didn't notice.
Mouthful of popcorn, asking. Okay, I got it. Rook's like the pair of them down there. They're holding each other's hands like. They were just arguing a little bit ago, but I think they might have made up whatever it was they were arguing about.
Interesting.
I keep an eye on them. Seems like they might be an item.
Maybe.
See anything from anything else jump out at you out there?
Not really. It's mainly
the band's pretty good.
Yeah, the band's really good, but it just seems like company's just all mixed.
Lots of Kind down there. Don't seem to notice
vampires just all mixed together. There's not like sections of them split.
Don't seem to notice the wolves sitting among them, do they?
Probably not. They're all too busy looking at their next meal.
Too much alcohol.
And as you say that, you can hear some shuffling behind you. You hear, "What will you do with a drunken sailor? What will you do with a drunken sailor?" The next line is early in the morning. That's the next line. Oh, I know, Seamus. I know what the next line is. I'm just making sure you do. And then you see two most definitely Kine push them sort of into your box, and they stumble and trip and fall over behind you. And you can hear them try. Why are we here? These fine gentlemen have arranged to have you in their box. Yay! And I hold up.
Look,
go ahead.
we want to give you, a taste of the good. Like, we want to make sure that you guys can enjoy the show a little bit from a good elevation. And Mike will scoot so that way a chair can be put next to him and a chair can be put next to Rook with those two in the middle.
Yeah, the Kine do so. And the Kine kind of help them into their seats and sit down. And they look and say, "These are your kindred. Enjoy."
Thank you.
So, what do you do, Mr. Suitman?
I perform music, much like those on stage. But tonight I am just a patron of the musics and not one performing.
Oh, are you like bad at it? Is that why you're not performing?
Mike's eye visibly twitches at that insult. Oh, Mike's like, no, I am again taking a break tonight.
Oh, you've been a busy band boy?
Quite busy. I manage not just my own band, but now this band here on stage as well.
Oh, wow, well, they're doing
So,
pretty good, so you should feel good about yourself if you're managing them.
yeah, I do feel good about myself.
I feel good about myself.
Just like in his head, the little kid, Mike, I do feel good about myself.
Yeah,
I'm a
exactly.
success.
Fuck off.
Yeesh, kid, settle down.
Whoa.
Fuck you.
Feel the little fence around it. And the one next to Rook looks and says, so, do you like, what do you do? Are you are you a driver?
Seems like a lot lately. Yes, I have been. Although I do, I prefer to think of myself as a troubleshooter more than anything else these days, I suppose.
I was just asking because
I
you don't look very rich. You look kind of poor and you kind of
no,
smell poor too.
very much so. Probably would be sitting down there with the rest of the rabble were it not for Mike here.
Oh, wow, good for you. Look at you. You're Mr. Success. No, I think.
Hmm.
I'm kind of poor, but then, one of those nice people who brought us here, I said that we could come in here and, there would be free, less than legal drinks. So, and me and Shavis thought that that would be a lot of fun because we really didn't have anything to do tonight other than get home and, have to sit through another bad meal for dinner.
I think we'll be able to help with that.
Yeah,
Ah,
absolutely. And here, you can have some of my popcorn if you'd like.
holy cow, Shamus, did you hear that? I heard it, Olfin. I heard it, Olfin. Oh, look at us, bud. We're living the big life. This guy in the suit just offered us some popcorn. Can I have some, sir?
Absolutely. Mike will make sure to share.
He does not drop any off the side of the box. He got 2 successes, sir.
Good. It seems like he knows how to eat popcorn, I suppose.
Yeah, even in his drunken state, he, takes some bites. He tries
He's
to do the toss thing, but just utterly
he's not
fails.
he's not gonna waste he's not gonna waste food or alcohol that shamelessly. You know.
Yeah.
No. Rook looks over at the guy that's sitting next to him. So, what do you do?
Oh, yeah. I used to work in a factory. I think I still work in a factory. I just haven't gone to work for the past couple of days. They said that they were closed down for a bit.
What's going on? Strike or
Oh,
something?
no, actually, the owner said that he needed the factory to be maintenance. All the machines were running crooked when I was there. So I don't know if it needs any maintenance, but the owner said that, can't be in the factory for a couple days because he's got to do some maintenance there, and they'll let us know when we can go back to work. And I'm not exactly happy about that because that means I'm not getting any hours, which means I'm not getting paid as well. So.
Yeah. Well, that's no good. What's the name of the factory you're working at? Maybe I could. I know some people. I might be able to ask around, see if I can find out what's going on.
Oh yeah, it's Barnes Steel and Automotive. We do some steel work for one of the bigger companies. I think it's General Motors maybe.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
yeah, south side of town. South side.
South side. Good to know. Thank you. Well, if I find out anything, I'll definitely let you know, my friend.
Hey,
So
you're
are
a
you
good
enjoying the
guy.
show?
I love the show. The band is really going at it tonight. I haven't heard a band this good in ages, if not forever. Just gonna roll one. Actually, Mike, could you roll me 1d10, please?
No.
This is just like a rock roll, so.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, he does not mention your band. He has not seen your band, and he was not about to drop an insult to them unintentionally.
Ooh.
How about you? You liking the show? You got this nice seat and everything.
It's been quite the experience so far. This band has been very. I've heard good things about them, and so far I've been enjoying it.
Oh, that's good, bud. That's good. Hey, you're not gonna eat or drink anything?
I've been actually. Well, I'll get around to it in a bit, but wouldn't you like another one? He'll like reach over and grab one of the bottles of like that. Hopefully, they got some of that really good whiskey.
Oh yeah.
Offer it to him. Be like, here, pick this stuff up from a pretty nice speakeasy earlier today. You might enjoy it.
Oh, holy cow! And he goes and he takes a couple drinks. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, this is the wow! You weren't kidding when you said nice."
I'll have Rook like pour a couple of shots, and then like he'll give this guy one, and then like wait a
The guy
second,
next
like act
to
like he.
Mike.
Yeah, no, yeah, he'll give Mike's guy one too.
Yeah. Mike will
But
be like,
Rook
"Yeah, you
will
should
like,
drink up too." Like, come on, drink up, buddies. We're here
for the
to
sake
enjoy the
of
night.
like keeping up appearances, he'll like motion like he won, but he'll like try to like put the shot glass in his other hand, and then like just make it look like he's drinking.
Yeah,
Kind of throw him off.
do the Emperor's New Groove thing. Where it's like,
Yeah, I could do. Like a subterfuge,
yeah,
something.
yeah. I'd allow for subterfuge charisma or subterfuge dexterity because you are using your hands.
Dex, yeah.
They're both drunk. They don't notice you. Fake
Yeah.
drinking.
Well, and then I'll pass over another shot to the guy. Be like, here you go, have another one. Get them nice and drunk, and then once they're hammered, should be easy enough to take a bite out of.
He takes another one, and let's see here.
Con save at disadvantage.
Pretty much.
As Meta would put it.
Yeah. He's still holding on okay. Surprisingly.
What about the guy next to Mike? Because Mike's doing like the same thing of like, "Hey, come on, buddy, drink up."
Are you gonna fake drink anything? Well, you don't have to fake drink.
Oh no,
anything.
Mike doesn't have to fake drink. He's gonna real drink. It's just not gonna affect.
Yeah. Seamus is rightly hammered now. He is rightly just off the wall, I love the bands playing. When I was a boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. But yeah, Seamus is absolutely hammered. Let's see. The guy next to Rook, he'll take another drink. If Rook's still, landed on. Oh my gosh.
This guy is apparently a professional drunk.
Yeah. You've got casual drunk over with Seamus, and you've got competitive over here, just absolute pound down whiskey. You're getting to the end of your bottle, and you're like, what the hell?
That's something going on.
Hey, you got a little more of that?
Yeah, here, you can take the rest of the bottle.
Ooh, okay, let's see. I can't really
just give him the whole thing. Yes.
Yeah, I can't really do a modifier here. I guess we'll bring in a D&D rule and it'll have disadvantage. Okay, that is a failure. Finally. And he's downs the entire bottle and drops it, and then he leans back in his seat and it's creaking backwards, forward, backward, forward. And I'm kind of loopy now. I don't.
Maybe you should. Rook's gonna like reach over and like, yeah, here, let me steady you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
and then like pull him in close, and then he can probably just go and give him a little bite while he's too drunk to realize.
Yeah, roll me stealth and dexterity, and you need one success. As long as one dice is over 5, you're fine. And if you're doing something as well, Mike, oh yeah, you're perfectly fine with that, Rook. You take a nice little bite and you get some nice, good, alcoholic blood in. Could you roll me a composure check? You might just get a little buzzed,
Yeah, I do.
You should be able to roll just composure, I believe.
Composure none, go. Oh, God. Maybe we should have saved that reroll, huh?
Maybe.
This is why we got a box. It's fine.
Okay.
You just fall to the floor. It's out of sight, out of mind. It's fine.
Would you like a coin flip, Rook? Because
sure.
Okay.
Actually, can we spend that? Has enough time passed? No.
I think it's once per stream.
It's once per stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's once per stream. Right.
Even as an editor, I can't spend it myself, so only the god can. Okay. So, would you like a high number or a low number, Rook, on this dice?
I'll take high.
Okay. This determines. All right. That's high. So you do not drain him to death.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But you do, as the blood rushes, you take more and more, and you see him getting a little pale, and he just falls unconscious out of your grip. And you are... That's good stuff.
Yeah, I see why she wanted that brand.
All right. Mike. How are you feeding?
Mike is going to do presence on him to calm his target.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
Because I mean, he's already drunk. He's just going with hey, I'm just gonna go extra hard to make him relax and not feel a thing. And maybe he falls asleep, and Mike just happens to take a bite while he's kind of asleep.
All right, go ahead. Give me presence and then charisma, persuasion.
Got you to persuasion. No modifiers because he's drunk already.
I'm sorry. I mean, 2. You can take 2.
Okay. No, you're fine. I'm just making sure that I'm on the right track to be if it's just a straight roll, that's fine. But because he's drunk, hey, let's see what happens.
Yeah, and then I realized, shoot, you guys aren't getting my camera because OBS and camera doesn't like when it's trying to be pulled from 2 sources at once. So I did. If you watch the VOD or look back, I did put up a 2.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's my bad. Yes. You use your presence on him. Whenever you use your disciplines, Mike, you're just on top. You've been on top today.
Yeah, it's fine. They're doing what they're meant to do.
Yep. And you're like, hey, sleep. It's easy. You're calm. You can go to sleep now.
See, isn't this music just so relaxing? You just want to fall asleep.
Yep. And
it's all copacetic.
Mm-hmm. He, the drink slips out of his hand, and it does not shatter on the nice carpeted floor of the box.
Good. Right. Mike just takes a little bit of a feeding, and
if you want to give me
drain him dry.
Composure check. Let's see here. You could get a complete miss fail with the beast.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find where composure
is. It should be up your attributes.
Traits in the middle where charisma is.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yep, I see it. And just straight composure, no second attribute.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, 2.
There's a bit of a buzz, but you're not like, whoa, this is some potent stuff. This is pretty good. And you didn't drain him to the point where he's gonna have to go to the hospital for being low on blood. Yeah, you just got a little bit.
I haven't had alcohol since the embrace. It's been an interesting experience this time. Ooh, that's good.
Oh, that is very good, especially with filling. And Mike will absolutely take a bite of popcorn in front of Brooke.
I think
As well.
Is that some special? Was it Toreador? What? I forget what you were. My brain just blanked out on it.
Toreador's
Mike's?
right. You're right.
Okay, I was right. Okay. I was like, there's so many names and none of them mean anything.
Yeah.
No, anyway, it's that special Toreador trick. Eating real food.
Well, I mean, it's how I blend in with, all the stuff I do. This is just a nice way to have a meal that pairs with the drink.
Normally, I would have preferred a nice steak to go with whiskey. I suppose this is more of a red wine situation, huh?
Yeah.
After a moment, you see the two kind who escort them to enter your box and say, "Can we take them now?"
Absolutely.
Take
You are
care of
more
that.
than welcome to take them.
Rook's going to point at his guy and be like, make sure he's okay at the end.
Understood. And
Rook doesn't want to have like some random guy's like death on his conscience because of it,
They hoist them up and they walk them away out of your box. And eventually, the show comes to a close. Everyone who is still conscious applauds. And you can see people begin filtering out. If you guys want to make me awareness wits checks, please.
Can do. Hey.
Holy cow. Maybe you should be drunk more often, Rook.
Yeah, apparently I'm more aware when I'm drunk. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mike's just distracting himself with too much popcorn at this point.
Yeah. You're like, you're looking at some of the kernels and there's a bit of alcohol from the other guy's hands on them. You're like, oh my gosh.
Man.
Now they're soggy and they're not going to have that pop, that same crunch. Mike, you're looking like across the thing. You're drunk in state. You're kind of just staring forward. You're looking across the box. You notice Voz and Dernier, they leave normally. They walk out. But the Prince of Chicago still looks like he hasn't, moved from the seat the position he was in at the start of the show. Hasn't done anything. But just in a moment, he's there, and then he's not.
Huh. Rook knows he can move pretty fast, but seeing him just disappear like that. Teleportation? No, that was. Mike, did you see where the prince went?
What? No. No, I didn't see
No.
anyone.
Swear he was
Like,
just
just
in the
kind of
box.
like looks up from his popcorn. Oh, did he leave the box? Shit.
It looked like he just outright vanished, but still, we should probably. We can worry about that later. That's more other people's concern, I think. We have another job.
Yeah, we need to go talk to Madame Blue.
And after a bit, everyone seems to filter out, and Madame Blue walks down, and she stands on the stage, and she, waves to you.
Well, Rook will definitely head down to the stage.
Yep. Rook will head down to the, or not Rook. Mike will head down to the stage and make his way with Rook.
Gotcha.
But you're more used to this view, Mike.
Yeah. Kind of interesting being on this stage. And you see, like, you can, like, see him, like, kind of fidget a little bit because this is kind of a big venue. And even if he's not performing, he kind of just has that, like, oh shit, I better not fuck up while I'm here, like, bit in his head.
Copy. And Ah, great to see you two after the show. Did you enjoy it?
It's a very good
Very
band. I
much
see
so.
why they're your favorite.
Well, I'm glad I'll be able to see more of them in the future now that Mike is managing them.
Yes, absolutely.
And was your food to your liking?
It
Very
very
much
much
so.
was. Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Ah, I'm glad. You did say you wanted to lick it up kind. I hope that the economy of the kind I chose was not distasteful.
No, it was very good. Thank you, ma'am.
Perfect.
Good, good. She whistles to one of her attendants. Now, I just have one more simple matter that if you two could handle for me, that would be wonderful.
Depends on what that is.
Oh, just give him a minute. And you see dumping out onto the stage, tied up, not that big. Oh, not Sniffer. I did not realize he had his nameplate on. It's not Sniffer.
Aww.
You see dumping out.
I don't even,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't even remember who Sniffer is. I'm glad we're not killing him.
He was the one
Yeah.
who got right up in your faces and was like,
Oh, right. And did the
Mm.
sniff check.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember him now.
Yeah.
Dumping out onto the stage, tied up, is most definitely a kind. One of the Camarilla's attendants. I found this one weaseling about the back of my theatre, looking into some matters that are not the business of anyone else but my own. So I was wondering if the two of you could do me a favor, and Finn, this area may be part of your speciality. Make sure he is never seen again.
Understood.
And you can do that
Mike kinda
here, you
looks-
can do that elsewhere. I don't want anyone to hear his voice, ever.
With
Mike kind
respect,
of looks
ma'am.
curiously at Madame Blue and goes, the Camarilla will not miss him?
Did I ask you if it was your place to care whether the Camarilla would miss him or not?
I'm just making sure that the Camarilla will not come down on our heads, madam. I did not mean to intrude anything more.
I believe, Finn, did you have something?
Oh, I was just going to say we'll take him away from here. I wouldn't want to leave evidence at your establishment.
If that is what you will do, as long as, he is no longer able to feed. I do not wish to discuss matters of this while I'm among polite company in their blunt form.
It won't be an issue.
Mike will just nod and say nothing further.
Good call.
I do thank you very much for handling this. If it were one of my servants, it may cost me a little more, but for you two doing it, oh yes, cost, of course. And she, takes out her bag and opens it, and she pulls out $2,000 bands, one for Rook and one for Finn.
Thank you.
Rook and Finn?
Oh fuck, Mike and Finn.
I get both. I get both. Sweet.
Yeah. One for Mike and one for Finn. That's what I said in character.
All good.
Mike will
Thank you.
take his and nod and say thank you.
And
Mike will tuck his money away.
that should
Finn's gonna
suffice.
look over at Mike.
Go ahead.
Be like, should we take our guest here? I have an idea of where we might be able to go.
Yes, and he will look at Madame Blue and go, maybe use your back exit to take out the trash, so to speak.
Of course, dearies. I do not expect you to try to walk that impolite heap out into the street.
Mike will nod and then look at Rook and go,
Keep an eye on him. I'll go bring the car around.
Got it. And Mike will just kind of stay there. Obviously, I'm assuming this is like behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Rook will go get the car, bring it around to the back entrance to load that guy up into the trunk. Because they don't have those little trunk release latches inside them back in the day.
No, not yet.
Nope.
You load him up into the trunk. Let me actually grab him with me at the size that he's supposed to be, not the absolutely unwieldy size. Drag you guys over here. And toss him into the trunk. All right. Where are you driving to, Rook?
There's actually, you know what? I know a factory that does steelwork that's completely abandoned right now, hypothetically.
Oh.
Also, out of character, I thought the internal trunk release would be like, you know, further in the past. Guess when it was required?
Mid 2000s.
Yeah. Like 2008?
September 1st, 2001.
Early 2000s. Oh, that's why it wasn't heard about. Because I think something big happened a couple days later.
Yeah, 10 days later, something might have happened.
Yeah, kind of
overshadowed it.
Kind of took over the news cycle a bit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Because like one of my favorite random facts is that the trial for the guy that rigged the Monopoly game at McDonald's started on September 10th, 2001.
You rigged the Monopoly game. This is gonna make big headlines. Oh no!
Oh, I'm sure it would have if other things hadn't happened.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I guess I'll take him to the shut down factory since it's supposedly under maintenance right now.
You drive to the south side of town, and as you get there, you can see some cars parked outside.
Looks like this place isn't as abandoned as I thought.
We should probably move on then.
Yeah, gotta keep that in mind though.
I would allow you to make a streetwise on the cars you see, though.
Okay, I will do that.
And you can do, yeah, that's fine. These are mafioso cars of Al Capone's gang.
These are Capone's guys. Oh, in fact, that's actually one of the ones that was one of the ones that was chasing us the other night.
Yeah, we definitely need to like move on though.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come check this out at some point though. I agree. Yeah, Rook's gonna like drive off. It's got to be something like I don't know, like a plant on the waterfront or something.
Yeah, there was that. There was the bridge you fake dumped the werewolf off of.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a map for that, but
I don't know. Rook's basically looking for somewhere where they can just like bury the guy and no one's ever gonna like dig up the area or anything. So like something at the edge of town maybe, or
there's the woods,
near the waterfront. Yeah, the woods works. Woods is great.
Yeah. Let me clear that map off real quick and we can use the woods. You drive out of town into the woods, eventually leading to taking the camera attendant there. You take him out of the trunk and presumably, do you dump him on the ground? What do you do?
Yeah, this guy was human, right? Or is human, I guess, or is he? He's a vampire also.
He's kind.
Okay.
Oh, kindred.
He's kind. Oh,
kindred.
He's kindred. Okay.
Yeah, my mistake.
Got it. So yeah.
He's part of the Camarilla.
Right. We're just gonna throw him down and be like, Mike, do you want to? I have this weirdest feeling like we should probably take his hood off and see who it is before we take care of him.
Mike will be like, look, this is you. I do not want my face to be recognized if underneath is not blindfolded, because I'm assuming because Madame Blue is taking the precautions to not have this person be heard, like they're bound, gagged, and deafened or blinded.
Yep.
Mike's gonna be like,
if I can see that they're blindfolded under the hood, yeah, I'll take the hood off just to see who it is under there.
Mike will make sure to like be out of sight when it first happens.
Mm-hmm. You remove
Mike is
the
also
hood.
hoping that this person is also like has stuff over their ears, but is not expecting that.
Rook fully intends to kill this guy in a couple seconds either way, but he just wants to make sure he's not going to like be secretly assassinating the prince or something. So
yeah,
yeah, it just looks like a vampire neither of you have seen. He might have been one of the people like when you first took the job from the Camarilla to investigate that other coterie, but
no
one of import.
Camarilla's goons, good. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't someone that might be missed. Rook says over to Mike as he looks back at the guy. How do you want to do it?
Just you do it. This is your expertise, not mine.
Fair enough. Actually, this gives me a good chance to use one of my powers that I recently realized I still have. Let me see. How do I can do that, right?
That is a hunger. Or that's a rouse check. But you don't need to.
Yeah, it needs a rouse check to do it. So.
Oh. And if you fail, you get a hunger gain?
Yes.
Yeah, so you do gain 1 hunger.
Okay. I'll just tag that on here. But Finn, like, because using feral weapons means he'll get like sharp, like actual, like almost like wolf claws on his hands, or probably more like bird talons since Rook is more bird themed. But so like Mike can watch as Rook like shifts one of his hands into more like a bird of prey talon, and then like just like he's gonna basically just try to like rip this guy's head entirely off with his talon there.
Yeah,
just
go
finish
ahead.
him off in one go.
Roll feral weapons, strength brawl.
Feral weapons, so that's strength brawl. Okay. Where the heck is brawl? Oh, right there.
Your talon extends sharply, and you swing hard and fast and tear through the neck in a single go, and the head lobs off and rolls across the ground, blood spurting everywhere as it hits into a tree.
Like Mark executing all the prisoners in last season of Invincible.
Yeah.
And just one solid just hit, and he's done.
Yeah.
That's how you do it, Mike. Then I'll like shift his hand back to normal. Just kind of like
Mike will just carefully raise his hand and just do like a golf clap and nod, like excellent. One swift motion.
Well, you talk us out of situations, and when you can't do it, I take care of it that way. Seems to be working so far. Though I do admit I wasn't expecting you to shoot up the speakeasy.
Well, I'm not exactly the one to use my fist like you can.
So fair enough.
All right.
Suppose that note would have been better if it had been outside, huh?
Or if that door had been kept on its hinges to keep the sound inside, but you know. Not much
Maybe
we
next
can do
time
about
I'll
that.
ask nicely. Just remember to put the door back up on the hinges after I kick it off next time.
Yeah.
Just redo the bolts and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just picturing Rook just like kind of leaning it up against the frame, be like, yeah, fine.
Tilting his head a bit, like, that looks fine. They won't notice.
Yeah.
With that, I presume you guys bury him and then make your leave back home?
Yes. Yeah, we will head back to
Mike would look at Rook and go, do we want to have it potentially burn in the sun?
Leave the pit open?
I would say
not a bad idea.
Bury the body, leave the head out somewhere where it's not going to be easily seen, but will absolutely catch sunlight.
And so you got a pike around here anywhere? Go
Put it
really
up in
old
a
school.
tree?
Yeah, you could put it on a
Actually,
tree.
You want to put it up in the
Yeah,
tree?
we could just put it in a tree. Yeah.
Yeah, Rook,
Do
you
that.
grab a hold of the tree, climb your way up. You know, you've got the head like in between your teeth, and then you just set it up there, prop it up, give it a little like that's not going anywhere, and then descend back
Pat.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
The sun will
Let you take care
rise.
of this.
And with that, we are going to call the session as you guys return home from the night. I would like to thank everyone for watching. I would like to thank everyone for playing. Please have a wonderful night.